cheer you right up. Come on, Skip. Fetch in Cousin Bessie. Look, Granny, ain't Cousin Bessie cute?
Stop calling that monkey cousin.
Well, she's Skipper's cousin.
Get him out of here.
Well, Granny, I thought you was lonesome for company.
Not that kind of company. Get him out of here.
All right, yes, ma'am. Come on, cousin.
Granny, I got something I want to show you. You know how you're always talking about how lonely you are and nobody ever comes to visit you here in Beverly Hills?
That's right.
Well, them movie stars got the same trouble.
No. Movie stars?
Them poor souls are so lonely for visitors that they have got maps made up showing how to get to their home.
I'll be switched. Where'd you get this?
Well, they got their young'uns down along Sunset Boulevard, waving them and yelling at the cars.
They must be plumb desperate.
Look there. Cary Grant. There's Doris Day.
Bless their poor lonesome souls. I know just how they feel.
This goes to show you, Granny, by the time you get to feeling sorry for yourself, along comes somebody that's worse off than you.
Ain't it the truth? Jed, I've been wanting to have a quilting bee and a molasses stir-off. Suppose I invite some of them poor, lonesome movie star ladies.
That's a dandy idea, Granny. Let's see who they got here. Joanne Crawford, Marlene Dietrich, Rita Garbo.
Can't you find any famous ones?
Yeah, here's one. Here's the biggest. America's sweetheart, Mary Pickford. Now, you wouldn't want to have molasses stir-off without little Mary, would you?
That's a fact. I'll have Jethro cut her an extra long sop stick so she won't get her curls in the hot sorghum.
Say, Granny, they got a lot of fellas on here. Why not have a barn dance and invite them, too?
That's a good idea. Is there enough fellers to pair off for a square dance?
Well, let's see. There's Danny Kaye, Ray Bolger, Bing Crosby, Fred Astaire. Might even be a tolerable dancer in the bunch.
I hope so. I've just been itching to have a good old-fashioned window-rattling hoedown.
Me too.
Jed, come on. Let's commence calling on them poor, lonesome movie stars and invite them to our dance.
Well, you and Jethro are going to have to do that, Granny. I'm waiting for Miss Drysdale to come over and see me.
What about?
Well, she wants me to put some money in a new business she's starting, something called Beverly Hills Ballet Company.
What's a ballet company?
Company makes ballets, I reckon, whatever they are.
Invite her to our dance.
I will.
We go, down we go, and up we go, up we go, down we go, ah!
Bravo, maestro, bravo! Divine, mes chers. Oh, maestro, the Beverly Hills Ballet Company is going to be without peer.
At the moment, it is without money. We need more dancers, more costumes, musicians, a theater, everything.
Yes, I know. I've set my goal at $200,000.
And you are nearing this goal?
I need only one more donation.
Do you hear that, my children? One more. Run, leap, jump, work, dance.
But, maestro, I haven't finished. That one donation must be for $190,000.
Save it. Rest.
However, there is a man, Mr. J.D. Clampett, who could pledge that amount and never miss it.
Well, what are we waiting for? Run, leap, jump, work. No, not you, not you. Her. Go see this gentleman.
Gentleman, he's a crude, crass lout of a hillbilly. He's never even seen a ballet.
Well, we're even. I have never seen $190,000.
Oh, greetings, maestro. And a happy Arabesque to you, mes enfants.
Mrs. Drysdale, your husband grows impatient for lunch, and we have to make a stop at the Clampetts first.
Oh, dear, I dread this ordeal. Au revoir, maestro.
Madame. Au revoir, live spirits.
Back so soon, Granny?
Hey, Paul's got some dead new calls for the square dime.
You run into trouble?
How many movie stars did you see?
I didn't see none.
Well, how come? Didn't Jethro take you around all the homes?
Oh, yeah. Must have been to a dozen of them. With love in my heart and a smile on my face. And what do you think I got for my trouble? I got door slam, butler sassed, and dog bit.
Dog bit?
Yeah, dog bit.
Come on, Margaret.
Milburn, I can't do it. You asked them to pledge the money. Or Miss Hathaway.
No, sir. For 2 years, you've done nothing but mean-mouth the Clampetts. Now that you want their money, you can jolly well sweet-mouth them.
But the money is not for me. It's to bring the ballet to Beverly Hills.
Well, I don't care if it's to bring the Beatles to Bel Air.
What tarnation is going on?
Stand clear down there.
Granny, what are you doing?
I'm moving back home, that's what I'm doing. Have Jethro commence loading up my stuff. The quicker I get out of Beverly Hills, the better.
What's going on, Paul?
Here, Granny's moving out again. You get this stuff picked up, I'll go talk to her.
That's it, Bessie. You help me.
Please come with me, Milburn.
No, Margaret. This is something you must do. And do it fast. I'm late for lunch.
Chief, if I may interpose a word of reason,
You may wait in the car, Cicero. Now, you'll find out for yourselves that the Clampetts are not what you accuse them of being, but kind, gentle, generous people.
Well, howdy there, Miss Drysdale. Come right in. Would you like to meet Cousin Bessie?
Yes, indeed. Any member of your family is a friend of mine.
Here she is.
What a charming little cousin.
You like her?
She's adorable.
You're that Bessie? Give Miss Drysdale a kiss.
No.
Oh, she don't mind.
Thank you. Where's your father?
Oh, he's in the zoo.
Not her father, yours.
Oh, he's upstairs in Granny's room. Go right on up.
Mr. Clampett, Granny, may I speak to you about the ballet?
How would you like to have the door slammed in your face? Get chased off the property? How would you like to have the dog sicked on you?
Margaret, I'm late for lunch. Where are you going?
shall I follow you?
No, the food's better downtown.
Paul, Granny's coming and get the rest of her things. You ain't gonna let her go back home, are you?
Don't worry about it, Ellie. I had Jethro hide the truck. If Granny's coming, you better hide Cousin Bessie.
Thought you could stop me by hiding the truck, huh? Well, it didn't work. I'm moving back home in the wheelbarrow.
That's a far piece from Beverly Hills, Granny.
Ain't far enough to suit me. Who told you you could lay on my bed?
Same fella told you could take my wheelbarrow.
Oh. Out of this place. Getting out of here right now. Beverly Hills. Beverly Hills. Movie stars. Invited them to my molasses stirrup. Beverly Hills. Who showed up? What kind of people are there here? Place is full of smog. Can't get out of here soon enough to shoot me. Been here too long as it is. That's what I'll do. Kick away me out of the...
All is not lost. Contrary to what Mrs. Drysdale has told you, Mr. Clampett is a man of vision and intelligence. Once he has been exposed to the beauty of the ballet, he will gladly pledge the money.
Do you think so?
I am positive. Take some of your dancers, speed to his mansion, and reveal to him the poetry of motion that is ballet.
Yes, that's what we're going to do. We're going to make it home. The 3 or 4
My dingies, this wheelbarrow holds more than the truck. Have I forgot anything? Oh, yeah. What now? That's the first one of them that ever grabbed me back. That little varmint grabbed all of my stuff under the bed.
Good, my children. You must be as supple as gazelles.
Now, Granny, don't judge a whole town by a few butlers. Place the size of Beverly Hills is bound to have some nice folks.
If they is, I ain't met 'em.
Now, Granny, you're going home to a lot of ice and snow. Just come over here and look at our flowers and green grass and nice leafy trees.
What's wrong, pal?
Just when I'm trying to sell Granny on Beverly Hills, some darn fool neighbor commences running around in his underwear. It's worse than I thought. Now he's chasing a girl and she ain't got no clothes on neither.
What happened?
He caught her.
I shall try another door. Keep supple, my gazelles. Dance.
Now he's after 2 of them. Run, girls, I'll hold him while she get away.
Maestro!
Well, leastwise, I scared him off. Now, quick, get into your clothes.
These are all the clothes we have. We're ballerinas.
Both of you?
Yes. She's Margot and I'm Diane.
Pa, Granny's got a wheelbarrow loaded and fixing to leave.
All right, Ellie. Take care of these girls. Get them some clothes. They's the ballerina sisters.
Get down from there, you hairy little hitchhiker.
Now, Granny, listen to reason. You can't get this load out of the house, much less over the Rocky Mountains.
We'll see about that.
I declare you are the muliest little woman.
Pa, come quick.
Now, you stay here. I got more trouble than I know how to handle.
I ain't staying anywhere. And you're gonna have push when we get to the Rockies.
Ellie, where's the girl? What are you doing in here?
That fella in his underwear's come back.
Uh-oh. Oh, good. You caught the rascal. I want to thank you for pitching in and helping. I'm Jed Clampett.
You are Mr. Clampett. Do you hear that, my children?
Oh, are all 3 of these young'uns yours?
Yes. I will have them dance for you, and then perhaps you will give us the money we so desperately need. Come, children. Dance.
Oh, no, they don't have to dance. I'll be glad to help you. Just keep it kind of quiet and step over here out of sight. I don't want Granny to see the way they dress. Or undress.
So you're the one that's holding me back. Let go, you grabby little goober. You're riding free as it is.
Yeah, I can see where you need money to buy clothes and all. How much you think it'll take?
$190,000.
$190,000? For these 3 young'uns?
Oh, no. I hope to have 50.
50? You spoke to your wife about this?
Of course.
Well, hoping and having is two different things. Here's $35 or $40. You're welcome to it.
But this is nothing. We must have beautiful clothes made. We must have an orchestra to play for us. We must have our own theater.
Mister, I can see there's something you ain't learned yet. You gotta crawl before you can walk.
Wow! Granny's trying to come down them stairs with that wheelbarrow full of...
You all right, Granny?
Of course I'm all right. Well, don't stand here. Help me load up. I aim to make the state line by dark. You shut
$35. It is an insult. I should throw it in his face.
Where to, Mac?
The nearest drive-in. We're starving.
No wonder that feller is out begging.
Who, Paul?
That Mr. Ballerina. His young'uns ain't got clothes on their backs, and he's spending his money on taxi cabs.
Mr. Clampett! Mr. Clampett!
Oh, howdy, Miss Drysdale. I've been expecting you since morning.
I came earlier, but Granny drove me away.
I'm sorry about that. She's been madder than a stepped-on cat all day. Now, let's see. You've been wanting me to give you some money for your ballet company.
Oh, Mr. Clampett, would you help us?
Why, you bet I would. Oh, by the way, what is a ballet?
It's the most beautiful form of the dance.
Dance, huh?
It's something Beverly Hills has needed for a long time.
I couldn't agree with you more. You fixing to have one?
If you'll give me the money.
You got it. This ballet might be just a ticket to keep Granny from moving out. She's pretty as fond of dancing as she is of scrapping.
I'll go home and get a pledge.
Pledge?
Yes, everyone who participates is required to sign a pledge.
Oh, sounds like a good idea. I always did say, dancing and drinking don't mix.
Granny, please don't go. Paul, don't let Granny go.
Well, I don't blame her, Ellie. If I was Granny, I wouldn't want to get showed up myself.
Showed up by who? Doing what?
Miss Drysdale, dancing.
That woman ain't never seen a day she could outdance me.
This is a step you don't know, Granny. It's something called ballet. I gotta brush up on it myself.
I couldn't ballet better than that. I'd give up.
Oh, you know the dance.
I was balleting long before you or Miss Drysdale was ever born.
Come in.
Mr. Clampett, I must speak to you about the ballet.
I gotta talk to you first.
Oh, what about Granny?
About the best road to take over the Rockies with a wheelbarrow.
Best road to open...
Never mind that. Where does a person learn ballet dancing?
At a ballet studio.
Let's go.
Oh, but Granny...
Don't argue with me. Get in this thing and drive.
But Miss Hathaway, this is madness.
But listen, Maestro, she holds the key to the future of the Beverly Hills Ballet Company.
We're ready, Maestro.
All right, my children. Very pretty now. Entree.
Courage, Maestro.
Maestro, victory is ours. I have Mr. Clampett's pledge. Dance. Leap with joy, children. Vive la culture. Beverly Hills will have a ballet second to none. Really?
that critter cousin, Ellie.
Why not?
Well, you see, Jethro's your cousin, and that puts Jethro and her in the same... Well, never mind. I reckon I just got to get used to being a monkey's uncle.
Got my sign about ready, Jed?
Right near, Granny.
Ellie Mae, quit playing with your critters and get busy. We got this whole house to get clean.
Yes, Granny.
Well, what are you waiting for? Get around back. Well, let me see my sign, Jed.
Just a minute. You're going to like it, Granny. Jethro's done a fine job of painting.
Well, turn it over so I can see it.
Now stand back so we can get a good view.
Beautiful. This is going to make me rich, Jed. Rich and famous.
Is the big sign all right, Granny?
Just dandy, Jethro. Heft me up.
Oh, what for?
That fur.
Jethro, you finish up the rest of the signs?
Sure did.
Well, let me see 'em.
Hot cornbread.
Oh, buttermilk.
Grits every meal.
Doctor on duty.
That's me, you know.
That's right, Granny.
Critters to pet?
Now, wait a minute. I didn't order that sign.
Oh, this one was Ellie's idea.
Sign tells the truth, Granny. I bet you there ain't another boarding house in Beverly Hills got as many critters as we have.
Here's a sign for the front gate.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, you ain't just funning when you say sleep off the highway. We must be about 4 or 5 miles off.
Nice and quiet. Did you make a sign about my light soap?
Oh, yeah, Granny. Free lye soap.
Oh, that'll draw 'em in like flies.
You got to throw in a little extra with the stiff rates you're charging.
Well, Jed, I'm giving every boarder a private room and all he can eat.
Yeah, but $1 a night?
Well, I figure that'll keep out the riffraff.
Well, come on, Jethro. Let's get that big sign on here and commence putting them up.
Yes, sir.
That wife of mine. I have to leave my bank and rush home just to welcome a butler.
Now, Chief, Arthur Pinckney is hardly an ordinary butler. He's probably the most sought-after major domo on 2 continents.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes, he has served royalty.
I mean that sign, look.
Clampett Mansion on your right. Room and board $1 a night.
They can't take in boarders. It's against the law in this neighborhood.
It's even illegal to put up those signs.
There's another one. 200 feet. Keep on coming. Outdoor swimming. Indoor plumbing.
Granny's boarding house. Oh, no. Chief, what should we do?
The first thing to do is get these signs out of here.
Free lye soap. Oh.
Now, you keep things moving in here.
Yes, Granny.
Yeah, Granny. Well, Uncle Jed, this here running a boarding house sure is lots of work.
Well, it won't hurt us none, and it sure is making Granny happy.
That's a fact. She's having more fun than a bear cub in a honey tree.
Yeah, Granny likes doing for folks. The more the better.
Yeah, and this'll give her a chance to make a little money she can call her own. Prideful woman like Granny needs that.
She ought to make a heap, charging $1 a day.
Yeah, especially with all the signs we put up.
You know, from what I can see, she's got the only boarding house in the neighborhood.
I almost had my possum. How are you doing with your grits?
Got it. Come on, let's go.
Chief, I can't reach these.
Never mind them. Let's get down the hill and grab those big ones. Especially outdoor swimming, indoor plumbing.
Right, the police must never see them.
My wife must never see them.
Your wife's new butler must never see them. Pinckney is a man of impeccable breeding. He has served royalty in every major capital of the world. If he thought for one moment that the neighborhood in
Look,
which...
turn this off, turn this on, and let's get going.
Welcome. Here it is. This is it. Your new home. Rather friendly, really. Quite decent of the Drysdales, yes.
Owen.
Oh, Granny, first boarders are coming.
We ain't ready for him. Somebody ought to be out front to greet him.
I'll go, Granny.
Ellie, put soap in his room.
Well, I did, Granny.
Did you put the clean towels in the fireplace? I mean wood in the bathtub. I mean flowers in his bed. I mean clean sheets on the floor.
Hey, Granny.
Now, don't get excited, Jed.
Rather a pleasant little cottage. For America.
Howdy. Can I tote your stuff for you?
I beg your pardon? Oh, the luggage, yes. Where are my quarters?
Oh, forget it. Granny says no tipping. Hey, did you see the signs?
Signs, yes.
I painted them.
Crudely done, but very helpful in directing me to the proper home.
Howdy, I'm Jed Clampett.
Glad to see you.
Welcome.
This here's Granny. Ellie Mae. That's Jethro toting your bag. Wait a minute, Jethro, I'll help you. Looks like you come fixing to stay a spell.
We got a dandy room for you and plenty of victuals.
And all the critters you can pet.
Come on, you be in the first one. I'll uncork the jug for you. Ooh-wee. Look at the boarding house reach on that rascal.
Young lady, and I use the term loosely, where is your mistress?
Who?
Mrs. Drysdale.
Oh, she's next door. Want me to run and fetch her?
No, I shall see her in good time.
Well, come on in.
No wonder Mrs. Drysdale was frantic to engage my services. What an appalling domestic staff. America's answer to the Beatles, I suppose.
Hi, dingies, that hot bread smells good, like hot bread should.
Well, Granny, your first boarder is settled in. By the way, his name is Pinckney, Arthur Pinckney.
Did he like his room?
Seemed to. He's up there rooting around like a hog in a new pen.
You want to take up my jug and give him a little welcome snort?
That's not, Granny. We don't know him that well. He might be a temperance man.
Long drink of water, ain't he?
He is at that. Nice looking, though. Fancy dresser. I'd say he's a man of quality.
Yeah. The only thing his talk is a mite hard to understand.
Oh, he's a foreigner, all right. No doubt about that.
Likely from Chicago or someplace.
Hey, Granny, your boarder said he'd like to have a cup of tea.
Did he say what kind of tea he wants? I can give him senna or sassafras or dandelion or juniper or horse mint.
No, ma'am, he didn't say.
You seem to be ailing in some way, Jethro?
Well, he was kind of stuffy in the head.
I'll put together a mixture.
Find out where he's from?
Yes, sir. London.
Where's that?
Oh, clean across the ocean. What they call Great Britain.
No wonder he don't talk English so good.
Granny, they talk English there.
Well, they sure talk it swearing.
The boarder wants everybody down the front hall right away. Says he's coming down for inspection.
Inspection?
I don't see no call for that. He looked fine to me.
Oh, the family will be here directly.
What is that?
Oh, that's Cousin Bessie.
Cousin Bessie?
Yeah, ain't she a doozy? Why, she can hang on with one hand and dust with three.
Is indeed a doozy. Does Mrs. Drysdale know about her?
Oh, sure.
Uncle Jed will be here in a minute, and Granny's fixing your tea.
Young man, kindly remove your cousin from the chandelier.
Oh, heck, Bessie ain't my cousin.
Really?
Heck no, she's Skipper's.
Hey, would you like to meet Skipper?
Not until I've had my tea. Perhaps not even then.
Well, everybody getting acquainted, I hope. Mr. Pinckney, we want you to think of yourself as one of the family.
What a nauseating suggestion.
Yeah, shucks, that's the kind of folks we are.
Yes.
Here's your tea, and I made you a nice possum sandwich to go with it.
A what?
A possum sandwich. It ain't good to drink senna tea unless you eat something with it. Of course, I cut it with the sassafras, dandelion, and horse mint.
Put down that tray and line up for inspection.
Well, Mr. Pinckney, like I said to Granny, ain't no call to inspect you. We can see you're a man of quality.
I am going to inspect you. Now line up. Over there.
Now, hold on, Arthur.
You are never to address me as Arthur. Only as Mr. Pinckney, sir.
I ain't no sir.
I wouldn't fault him for that. Maybe he don't see so good. He's lost half his glasses.
Well, he better take to talking nicer. I'm gonna up his rent.
Over here. Step lively.
I've just raised him to $1.25 a day.
Well, Mr. Pinckney, if it pleasures you, inspect away.
First of all, you must take off those clothes.
Why, you...
Hey, Miss Granny. Mr. Pinckney, I don't know how you folks does your inspecting across the ocean, but I reckon we'll keep our clothes on.
I wasn't suggesting you should take them off here and now. I meant that you should change into your serving apparel.
Our what?
Surely Mrs. Drysdale doesn't approve the clothes you're wearing.
I'll say she don't.
Ain't much about us Miss Drysdale does approve.
Why does she allow you to remain here?
Oh, she tried to get shed of us, but Mr. Drysdale won't let her.
Mr. Drysdale is right fond of us.
You mean fond of the money.
Speaking of money, how much do you get here?
I'm glad you brought that up. It started out being $1 a day, but you being such a smart mouth...
Mr. Pinckney, it's still $1 a day, and we're glad to get it.
Only $1 a day? That explains a few things. Where is Mr. Drysdale?
Down to the Commerce Bank. You want me to drive you?
No, that won't be necessary. You may resume your duties.
Surely I didn't hear you right.
I said, sir, that your domestic staff was the most deplorable I've ever encountered.
I heard him right.
Pinckney, by your English standards, they may be lacking. But by our standards, they are excellent servants.
Yes, excellent.
King George was right. You colonials are not ready for independence.
All right. So there's room for improvement. That's why my wife hired you.
Yes, what would you suggest, Pinckney?
I should like to attire them in proper uniforms, pay them a proper salary, and instruct them in the proper performance of their domestic duties.
All right. You've got carte blanche. But I'd better see some improvement for my money.
I guarantee it, sir. With one exception.
Who's that?
Bessie. There is very little that even I can do for her.
Bessie?
You know something, Ellie? I like these new clothes Mr. Pinckney brung us.
Me too, Jethro. But Paul sure ain't happy with his. He won't come out of his room.
Granny will get him out.
Come on, Jed. Mr. Pinckney says if we wear these outfits, he'll pay us $50 a week.
I'm sorry, Granny, but if this is what a footman wears, I ain't walking.
Oh, please, Jed. Just long enough for inspection. Do it for me. Come on.
Well, all right. Just for inspection.
You look handsome, Jed. A real handsome footman.
I look like a darn fool.
Oh, stop complaining. Leastways, you don't have to wear one of these dunce caps.
Won't this thing go any faster?
Calm down, Chief. We're not certain that Pinckney is at the Clampetts.
Who else would he be? My wife said he hasn't shown up at our house, and she said the only Bessie she knows is Ellie Mae's chimp.
Surely he doesn't think the Clampetts are your servants.
Well, if he does, I'll have your neck.
Why mine?
Because I'll need it. My wife's going to have mine.
Chief, that is unfair.
It's the American way. Pass the buck.
Line up for inspection, everybody. Mr. Pinckney says he'll be right in.
That tears that I'm getting out of these crazy duds.
Please, Jed. Just until Mr. Pinckney sees you, he's paying me $50 a week.
And he's the only boarder that Granny's got.
Yeah, and if he leaves, who's gonna eat them 30 gallons of crawdad gumbo I made?
And them 8 gallons of buttermilk I churned.
And the 3 kettles of grits and fatback and all the other riddles.
I will.
Line out for inspection.
Quiet, quiet. Stand at attention. Yes. This moustache comes off.
No, sir, it's growed on.
Then shave it off.
I'd rather not.
I order you to shave it off.
Well, I don't believe I will. I kind of like it.
We do too.
Now hear this, all of you. I have committed myself to the challenging task of shaping you into a proper staff. And I shall not flag or fail. I shall fight you in the drawing room. I shall fight you in the bedchambers. I shall fight you in the kitchen. And I shall so bear myself that if Arthur Pinckney and his fame last for 1,000 years, men will still say, this was his finest hour. Footman, open that door.
Mister, if you think I'm going to let anybody see me in this get-up, you got another thing coming.
I've issued an order.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Hold on, Cotton to folks laying hands on him.
You best let go of him, or that fighting you were talking about is going to commence right here in the hall.
Come in.
I was right. It's a snafu.
Drysdale, sir, I need more time. Progress has been made, but I have a long way to go.
You certainly have. All the way back to London.
I beg your pardon, sir.
He ain't going back to London. I grant you he's a bit bossy, but he pays me well and he's my only boarder.
Order. Why, this man...
Chief, I must speak to you alone for a moment. Most urgent. Excuse me.
What is it?
A brilliant inspiration. Pinckney must remain with the Clampetts.
We've tried that. They won't take servants.
Under the guise of a boarder, they will. Pinckney can teach them the social graces. A golden opportunity.
I suppose I'll have to pay him a lot of money.
It's worth it.
Mr. Drysdale, you'd best come help Mr. Pinckney.
What happened?
Well, Paul went upstairs to change his clothes, and Mr. Pinckney tried to stop him. Well, I think you'd best go and help him.
Pinckney? Pinckney!
Up here, sir.
How did you get up there?
Mr. Clampett hung me here, sir.
Hey, Uncle Jed, I found out why Granny ain't getting no more boarders.
You did?
Yes, sir. Somebody went and stole every single one of them signs we put up. I'll quit go paint some more.
I just soon you didn't right off. Leastways, not until Mr. Pinckney leaves. I don't think I could abide another boarder like him.
He sure has changed a heap. Polite as you please now. Always trying to help.
About to help me right out of my mind. Every time you turn around, there he is.
Mr. Clampett, you shouldn't be doing that, sir. It's time to dress for dinner, sir. You too, Master Jethro.
Where's dressed?
But hardly appropriately, sir. I've taken the liberty of providing you both with dinner clothes.
I just soon eat in these.
Me too.
Oh, please, sir. It means a very great deal to me. More than I can tell you.
All right.
Oh, thank you, sir. And you're setting a fine example for young Master Jethro. Oh. It looks as if I've come just in time, sir. I will dress you, sir.
You what?
Dress you, sir.
No, I wouldn't bet on that.
But you need my help, sir.
I've been dressing myself for a lot of years, and I aim to keep right on doing it.
I insist, sir.
Mr. Pinckney, if you want to dress me, you got to shoot me and skin me first.
Oh, yes. Well, now, let's get on with it.
Chief, in all fairness, Pinckney has hardly had time to get results.
The money I'm paying him, he's had time.
Of course, Pinckney is just a cultural beachhead. Once he's established, we can infiltrate the Clampetts with cooks, maids, tutors.
Howdy, Miss Jane. Mr. Drysdale.
Jethro, how handsome you look.
Why, thank you. These here is what you call dinner clothes.
By golly, results already.
Mr. Pinckney is helping Uncle Jed into his.
I'd like to congratulate Pinckney. Where is he?
Up here, sir. I've been hung up again, sir. My 40 years as a butler, I have served in some unique households and run athwart some bizarre families. But the Clampetts, sir, if I may use one of their own curious expressions, take the rag off the bush.
Well, now, I warned you that it wouldn't exactly be smooth sailing.
To be precise, sir, you said you could only promise me blood, sweat, tears, and money.
Right.
I've had the blood, sweat, and tears. Now I should like the money.
You're leaving the Clampetts?
I'm leaving the country.
But you've got to stay with them. You're our cultural beachhead.
Consider me another Dunkirk.
Pinckney, suppose you tell us exactly what happened.
Must I?
It will help you to talk about it.
Yes, perhaps you tried to force too much culture upon them too soon.
On the contrary, sir, I started off in a very light vein. Fun and games, as it were.
Good!
I told them their lawn was ideal for cricket and suggested a match. And to my delight, they responded with a great deal of enthusiasm. Well, here we are. Of course, a regulation cricket match has 22 contestants. The field is somewhat larger. But the important thing here is what we can learn from cricket.
What's that, Mr. Pinckney?
To compete fiercely, to win modestly, and above all, to lose gracefully. In other words, good sportsmanship.
That sounds good to me.
And why are you wearing them big gloves and that thick padding, Mr. Pinckney?
And carrying that big stick.
This is a cricket bat, and I'm wearing the padding and the gloves as a protection when I do the catching. But I'll explain it as I go along.
Are we ready to start the cricket match?
Yes. Of course, back in England, ladies don't usually participate. We consider it a bit dangerous.
I ain't scared.
Me neither.
Well, then let's get on with the cricket match.
Here's mine.
Here's mine.
Here's mine. Hold on, Mr. Pinckney ain't had a chance to catch it yet.
Go ahead, Mr. Pinckney.
Yeah, there's some dandy ones over there by the hedge. Good chirpers, too.
Yeah, but you won't need those gloves and padding.
You won't need that club. Our crickets ain't a bit mean.
This here's about as big as they get over here. Don't you try to get away. You just may be a winner.
Ain't you gonna catch you one, Mr. Pinckney?
Yeah, and then we can go to matching crickets.
I got mine, but I ain't gonna show it until you get yours.
I've changed my mind. I do not wish to play.
I'll be doggone. For a fella made so much of being a good loser, he sure took it poorly.
Get a grip on yourself.
Yes, they just don't understand British games.
Quite so. I then turned my attention to improving their wardrobe.
Excellent. Clothes make the man.
Yes. But this time I decided to split their ranks, so to speak.
Excellent. Divide and conquer.
Yes. I resolved to concentrate on the young people first.
Excellent. The greener limbs are easier bent.
Might we do away with the platitudes?
I beg your pardon?
Granted. Well, first I must say, my wardrobe innovations met with dazzling success. Oh, yes. Quite marvelous, really. Do you like to ride, Mistress Ellie?
Yes, sir, I sure do.
Have you ever ridden to hounds?
Well, we only got one hound around right now. Our old brown hound do.
Now, before we progress sartorially, let us pause for a brief lesson in English pronunciation. Let me hear you say, brown hound.
Brown hound.
Yes, now, listen carefully and repeat after me. The brown hound sleeps soundly on the ground.
Brown hound sleeps soundly on the ground.
Now, listen again and say it exactly as I do. The brown hound sleeps soundly on the ground.
The brown hound sleeps soundly on the ground.
I think she's got it. By George, she's got it.
What you got, Mr. Pinckney?
Say it for your father.
Well, he already knows it.
Knows what?
Oh, about the brown hound sleeping soundly on the ground.
Oh, yeah, I do, Mr. Pinckney, but you can't hardly blame old Duke. He's getting along in years, and it kind of warms his bones to lay out in the sun.
Might I have a spot of tea?
Yes, of course. What would you like with it?
A ticket to London.
Now, Pinckney, don't run out on us.
Where is that vaunted British courage?
Where is that British tenacity?
That British spirit?
Show it to us, Pinckney.
Very well, make it 3 tickets to London. Rather decent tea, actually.
Oh, thank you.
Now, I really must be on my way back to England.
Oh, please don't go.
Those hillbillies need you.
To paraphrase your great leader, never in the field of cultural endeavor have so few known so little about so much.
Sorry. Here is my account, sir. I've made it an even £1,000.
Are you out of your tea-drinking mind? That's almost $3,000.
You were only with the Clampetts a day and a night.
Yes, they gave you a lovely room and fed you.
Fed me? Sir, have you ever partaken of the curious substances which Granny so quaintly calls victuals?
He does cook up some rather strange dishes.
I have eaten in the jungles of Africa. I have shared the peculiar bill of fare of the Australian bushman, Berber tribesmen, and Tibetan goat herds. But for pure culinary improbability, none approaches the loathsome cuisine proffered me by those hillbillies.
It's time to get washed up for supper, Mr. Pinckney.
May I assist you, madam?
You may not. Around here, we wash ourselves.
I mean, may I assist you in serving the meal?
Of course not. You're a boarder.
Ah, yes, I tend to forget. Would you allow me to select the proper wines to accompany our first meal?
Howdy, folks. How soon we having victuals, Granny?
Pretty soon now. Mr. Pinckney here wants to have some wine.
I reckon he's old enough.
If you tell me what we are having, I'll choose a wine for each course.
Well, we'll commence with soup.
Oh, good. Vichyssoise, turtle, consommé.
Catfish. I simmer it in a good, hearty tadpole stock.
Tadpole, madam?
Now, don't try to find out how she makes it. Granny don't give away her cooking secrets to strangers.
Then we'll have some possum shanks with gopher gravy, collard greens, grits, deviled hawk eggs, little bite-sized owl burgers, and for dessert, candied crawdads.
She's really putting it on for you. We ain't had a meal like that in weeks.
How fortunate.
Yes, you are.
Well, Mr. Pinckney, what kind of wine do you want with that?
I think the only appropriate beverage would be a large tumbler of hemlock. What a gastronomic nightmare.
Culinary reform should be part of your cultural improvement program.
Oh, never mind that. I want to know what this $3,000 is for.
That includes the cost of my luggage and automobile, both of which were impounded by the hillbillies.
Why?
You insisted I pose as a lodger.
We couldn't tell them you were a butler. They're opposed to the idea of servants.
In their case, so am I.
Tell us what happened.
Well, after a night of terror, during which my bedchamber was overrun with raccoons, possums, monkeys, and other weird vertebrates, I attempted, under cover of dawn this morning, to evacuate our cultural beachhead.
Let's cut across, Jethro.
What's the matter, Granny?
Mr. Pinckney skipped out on his rent and taken our chickens with him.
He didn't get far, Granny. Huh, Jethro caught him.
Fetch him back!
This is most ignominious.
engine, Mr. Pinckney. You ain't going no place.
What shall we do with him, Granny?
Don't know yet, but I'll figure something.
Well, figure fast, will you? This car's getting a mite heavy.
As a punishment for my attempted escape, Granny put me to work making moonbeams.
Making moonbeams?
Moonlight?
Moonshine?
Yes, that's it. An ingenious distillation apparatus, something called a still.
Well, how did you get away?
For my God, a large hound by the name of Duke became intoxicated by inhaling the fumes. While the brown hound slept soundly on the ground, I escaped.
Hey, Jethro, how about taking me riding in Mr. Pinckney's car?
Can't, Ellie. Granny says no driving at the house.
Still here, Granny?
Well, as long as he's gone, put it back outside.
Yeah, grab it in, Jethro. Reckon we'll have to tip it sideways again to get it through the door.
Then I want you to start painting me some new boarding house signs.
Just like the old ones?
Not quite. I'm making a few changes.
Mr. Drysdale, sir, you're wasting your time. Once I retrieve my luggage and my motor car, I intend to put Beverly Hills far behind me.
Now, if you'll stay a week, I'll raise my offer to $500.
You Americans amuse me. You think money can buy anything.
$750.
Sir, there are some things that cannot be bought at any price.
$1,000.
Fortunately, I am not one of them.
Chief, look! Granny's boarding house.
Cash in advance.
Pay now.
No credit.
No pay, no stay.
Bring money.
Chicken thieves ain't welcome.
Pinckney, you hop out and take those signs down. Miss Hathaway and I'll go on up to the house and pave the way for you to move back in.
Very good, sir.
Get your hands up in the air, you rent-skipping, chicken-snatching, sign-stealing sidewinder!
Now, just a moment, madam.
I said get your hands in the air and march up to the house.
I refuse to be intimidated.
Now, march!
Left, 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 right, left, 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 right, left.
Did you? Yeah, he tried to.
All right, quieten down, everybody. Let's get this trial going.
They don't need a trial. He's a chicken thief. I caught him red-handed.
Sit down, Granny. Go to the Hill says everybody gets a fair hearing.
This is outrageous, placing me at the mercy of a kangaroo court.
Relax. Here's a tranquilizer for you.
All right. Y'all ready to start this trial?
Yes, sir. Are you ready, chicken thief?
This may set Anglo-Saxon jurisprudence back 1,000 years.
Don't worry, Pinckney. This is all playing right into our hands. Wait and see.
All right, let's hear what all's being held against this fella.
It is held against this fella that he skipped out on his rent, stole Ellie Mae's chicken, tried to steal Granny's boarding house signs, and got a 15-year-old falling down drunk.
I object.
What 15-year-old?
That there hound dog, Duke.
And Perk there blowed up my still. Ran off and left the fire burning.
Too late, Granny. That ain't wrote down. It don't count. Now, we heard Granny's side. Let's hear Mr. Pinckney's side.
Your Honor, Judge Clampett.
Now, Mr. Drysdale, strictly speaking, I ain't a judge. I'm just here to see that this trial is kept fair and square and to keep Granny from shooting that rent-skipping, sign-stealing chicken thief.
Your Honor, that is, Mr. Clampett, the defendant, Arthur Pinckney, has decided to plead guilty as charged.
Jim, turn him loose. Give him a 200-foot start. I'll load my shotgun with rock salt and bacon rind and season his hindquarters for him.
Your Honor, Mr. Clampett, I didn't finish. As his punishment, Mr. Pinckney would like to suggest that he be sentenced to a week at hard labor here in your home.
Nothing doing. We don't want his kind around.
Sit down, Granny. That ain't for you to decide. I think, in fairness, we ought to remember the good thing Mr. Pinckney's done.
Like what?
Well, like bringing us them fine new clothes.
Probably stole them.
May I address the court?
Sure, speak right up.
I would like to say that I know Mr. Arthur Pinckney to be a man of good character, and I will vouch for him.
I, too, know Arthur Pinckney, and he is a man of unimpeachable integrity, impeccable demeanor, and irrefutable probity. Thank you.
Well, that's one for and one against.
Sir, Your Honor, may the defendant speak?
Hop to it.
Sir, I won't go into all the reasons why I want to spend a week here, but suffice it to say, there are 1,000 of them.
Keep talking, Mr. Pinckney.
I do hope you say yes, sir. I can be very useful, really. I can do the shopping and the serving and the cleaning and the tutoring, and I can be everything from chef to chauffeur.
It's a deal. Granny, this is what you call riding in style.
It sure is. Too bad Jethro and Ellie Mae couldn't come with us.
Well, quick as we get 2 more riding suits like this, we can all go together. You look nice, Mr. Pinckney.
Thank you, sir. Where to, sir?
Well, right down to the middle of town.
Yeah, Wilshire Boulevard.
Clampett, sir, may I ask you a question?
Sure, go right ahead.
Is this the only motor vehicle you have?
Yep.
Would you like to have another one, sir?
Oh, I guess not, Mr. Pinckney. Besides, I don't know where you get another one like this.
I'll tell you someplace you can stop. The supermarket. I want to pick up some sow belly to go with my dandelion greens for supper tonight.
Madam, may I do your shopping for you?
Do you know good sow belly when you see it?
I have something else in mind. I'd like to prepare for you a gourmet dinner.
What do you reckon a gourmet is?
I don't know, but if he fries it good in lard, I reckon we can eat it. All right, Mr. Pinckney, you can cook victuals tonight.
Thank you, sir.
Do Granny good to get out of the kitchen for a change.
We shall all profit, sir. Now make yourselves comfy. I shall serve the coffee and the dessert here in the drawing room. May I ask how you've enjoyed the meal so far? The turtle soup, the lobster thermidor?
Just dandy.
Fine.
Finger licking good.
Oh, thank you.
Hope that soup we throwed out the window don't kill the flowers.
How could anybody eat soup made out of turtles?
Beautiful.
And that thing he called Welsh rabbit. Didn't have no rabbit in it at all. Just a lot of doggone melted cheese.
Wasn't too bad after Granny dumped the grits in it.
What was it he called that big crawdad?
That was lobster thermidor.
That didn't taste bad neither, once we poured hot gopher gravy over it.
You don't suppose Mr. Pinckney caught on to you?
Shucks, no. He had it pretty near pitch dark in there. Nothing burning but candles. Yonder he comes.
The pièce de résistance. Crepe Suzettes.
Nothing but pancakes.
There he goes again.
He's sure fond of the dark.
What's he fixing to do now?
just lit another fire.
He ain't careful. He's gonna burn this house down.
Regular firebug.
If that rascal ever does any cooking out in the woods, he's gonna... Uh-oh. I was afraid of that.
He set the pancakes on fire!
Don't nobody panic!
There will be a slight delay in...
It's a dandy New Year's present.
Well, I got Granny to take a peace offering over to Miss Drysdale. I got Ellie to go along and see they don't scrap.
Good idea.
I am bound and determined we're going to start off the new year being friends, but... You having another breakfast?
No, sir. This is the same one I was eating when you left. Just run out of milk.
Oh, you put away victuals like they're going out of style.
Shucks, fella gets hungry spooning half the night.
Spooning half the night? You?
Well, not just me. There was a girl, too.
Good, good. Well, maybe you better tell me more about it.
You've been saying as how we got to start the new year friends with Mrs. Drysdale. So, I've been spooning with her maid.
How's that going to make us friends with Miss Drysdale?
Well, I ain't sure that it is. But anything that much fun is worth trying.
I'll settle for that.
Boy, she sure is pretty. Kind of dumb, but awful pretty.
Kind of dumb, huh?
Yeah, like we was standing at the front door saying goodnight. Hugging, you know.
Yeah, I remember.
Well, after we hugged a while, she says, Jethro, she says, there's a dandy big sofa in the front hall. Would you like to go in and sit down? And I says, no thanks.
You says no?
No thanks.
Oh, well, I'm glad you're polite about it.
Well, then we hugged some. Then we kissed some. And then she says, Jethro, she says, that's an awful nice sofa. You sure you wouldn't like to go in and sit down? I says, no thanks. So then we went to hugging, kissing.
Jethro, why didn't you go in and sit on the sofa?
Heck fire, Uncle Jed. I wanted to stay out there with her.
Someday I gotta have a long talk with you.
What about?
Politics?
Oh, don't bother, Uncle Jed. I done decided to be a brain surgeon.
Too bad. Country's lost a great leader.
Oh, Miss Drysdale's in the hospital.
Doggone it, Granny promised me she wouldn't wallop her.
Granny didn't wallop her. She's in the hospital for something else. Granny's finding out what.
Ellie Mae, why in the world are you wearing them raggedy old clothes?
Well, you said you didn't want me wearing them tight pants no more.
What you got against wearing dresses?
Well, they's awfully unhandy in climbing trees and chasing Johnny across Miss Drysdale's roof.
Who in the jumping blue blazes is Johnny, and what's he doing on Miss Drysdale's roof?
Quick, kid! It's a gun of bear is after me!
Bear?
Chase me all the way from Miss Drysdale's!
Shame on you, Johnny.
Uh-oh, Ellie's been to the zoo again.
Ain't he cute? The critter doctor over to the zoo, letting me keep him till he's weaned.
Ellie Mae, you get him out of here.
Yeah, you ain't gonna wean him on me!
No, Johnny, you'll have to eat outside.
Well, Granny, did you find out why Miss Drysdale's in the hospital?
Bad case of nerves.
I wonder what brought that on.
I don't know. But I'm gonna whomp up my special nerve tonic and take it to her.
But have a heart. This room costs $75 a day.
Wait until you get the bill for the specialist who is flying out from New York.
Mom, but that's cruel.
Yes, I'm striking you at your one sensitive spot, your wallet.
Sweetie, the Clampetts aren't at all...
It is my New Year's resolution not to return home until you have rid the neighborhood of those untouchables. Come in.
Dr. Stuyvesant has arrived.
Good day. I got here as quickly as I could.
Oh, Doctor, what a shame you had to fly out from New York.
Well, actually, I didn't. I was vacationing when I got the call.
Oh, good.
I flew directly from the Riviera. And now let's have a look at our patient and see what we can do for those nerves.
All right, Ellie, have you got the dried beetles?
Yes, sir.
How about the bat wings and the spider legs?
Right here.
Fine. Now we can commence to start making Mrs. Drysdale's nerve-soothing tonic. I'll start with my rheumatism medicine first. That always gets things a-going. Well, it's pretty near New Year's. Ready? Set? Go! Platoon route! Snakeboard! Dog bane! Coal oil! Boom! Sassafras bark. Angle dust. Red bitters. Black bitters. Wahoo bark. Turpentine. Tongs. Stand back, child. I'm fixing to drop in my tonic starter.
How's your tonic coming, Granny?
Best I ever made. Has pretty near 4 feet of lid lift.
Granny ain't even put in a dried beetle's bat wings nor spider legs.
Dog, is this ought to quieten Miss Drysdale's nerves?
How is she, Doctor? Nothing wrong, I hope?
Mr. Drysdale, your wife is as sound as a dollar.
Oh, no. That sick? I see. You mean she's all right. I'm a banker, aware of inflation and all that. I'll drive you to the airport and we'll discuss your fee on the way. This has been a very bad year for bankers.
Mr. Drysdale, there is nothing wrong with your wife physically, but she is in a state of great emotional distress.
Aren't we all? Financial reverses, taxes, bad investments.
Her condition has nothing to do with money.
Well, then it can't be serious.
Your wife has a very definite psychoneurotic anxiety syndrome stemming from her conflict with your next-door neighbors. And I feel some cathartic discourse might be efficacious.
Boy, that sounds expensive.
Drysdale, your office is on the telephone. Dr. Stuyvesant, Mrs. Drysdale is calling for you.
All right, let her get it off her chest.
All right, get a move on, everybody. Time's a wasting. Gotta get down to the hospital.
Hey, Uncle Jed! See what I picked? Ain't they pretty?
Sure are. I was uncommon thoughtful of you, Jethro. I'm right proud of you.
But thank you. I'll be right back. I'm gonna take these next door and steal a kiss.
Hold on. Didn't you pick them from Miss Drysdale?
Heck no, these is for the maid.
You pick some more for the maid. You give those to Miss Drysdale.
All right, but I ain't gonna kiss her.
That's fair enough. Get on the subject.
I'm ready to go, Jed.
You got your tonic?
Right in here. Uh-oh.
Like a bottle of the Might Green.
I best put it back in the clock and let it work some more.
You best hurry.
You see, Pa? I told you dresses wasn't no good for climbing trees or chasing that bear across Miss Drysdale's roof.
Hey!
What was that?
Some tells me Granny didn't make it.
You're right, kid. I bottled it of Mike Green, but I got plenty more aging in the crock.
While you women folks is doing what you have to, Jethro and I'll take a ride over to the hospital and talk to Miss Drysdale. You'll cheer her up considerable just to know help's on the way. Let her roll, Jethro.
You pushed your call button, Mrs. Drysdale?
I did, nurse.
Right away, Doctor.
And now then, Mrs. Drysdale, let's get back to that beautiful Clampett castle with the chickens. And the hogs.
And the possums and the raccoons and that dreadful creature that runs across my roof at night, its claws clicking.
Oh? Well, what do you suppose that could be?
My husband doesn't believe me, but I think it's a bear.
A bear.
Yes. Oh, that's nothing. Their goat once ate my hat while driving down Wilshire Boulevard.
The goat was driving down Wilshire Boulevard?
No, Jethro. You see, they'd insisted on driving me to the bank, and Ellie thrust this baby goat in my arms.
And it ate your hat?
No, her mother ate my hat.
Ellie's mother?
No, her goat's mother. It was riding on the truck with me.
Truck?
Right through the middle of Beverly Hills.
Get out of the way! One side, everybody! Get out of the way!
Please, please!
We're doing the best we can, Miss Drysdale. That's ridiculous, Miss Drysdale, making noise like a siren.
Oh, my friend saw me. It was so humiliating.
Ah, yes. Thank you, nurse. Here we are. You drink it right down. It'll calm your nerves.
Good.
And you're going to have a nice sleep. And when you wake up, you'll have some new dreams to tell me.
But I haven't been telling you dreams.
Oh, of course you haven't.
Come with me and I'll show you a...
No, I don't think you're quite ready to leave the hospital.
Oh, nonsense. I'm only here so my husband will listen to me.
That's my job. I like listening to you. That's it. Now, I don't want to hear any more talk about leaving the hospital. We're your friends here. We're going to protect you from those millionaire savages who live in that gingerbread castle with the goats and bears and those other creatures. See that Mrs. Drysdale isn't disturbed, and let me have her chart, please.
We can get in this way, Uncle Jet.
Reckon we'll have to, the way they chased us off downstairs.
This is it, Uncle Jet. Mrs. Drysdale's name is right on the door.
Kind of gloomy in here.
Sure is.
Appears like Miss Drysdale's asleep.
Miss Drysdale, you asleep?
Jethro, find some place to put the flowers. I'll see if I can cheerful it up in here for when she wakes up. Nice view. I'll open the window.
Let's move her bed over there.
Good idea. Yeah, that's a ticket.
Hey, Uncle Jet, what do you reckon these buttons are for?
Leave them alone, Jethro. Let's go.
Should we go fetch Granny and Ellie now?
Yep, and a nerve tonic. We'll have Miss Drysdale out of this hospital in no time.
Now, we're not going to try and escape again, are we?
But I didn't escape.
I know, but you mustn't even try. It's dangerous to jump out a window, even if you have a nice, soft mattress to land on.
But I didn't jump out a window.
Well, then how did you get out there in those bushes?
I don't know. Unless the hillbillies did it.
Oh? Are they here now in the hospital?
Yes. I saw two of them leering at me. And the next thing I remember,
I was flying through the air.
On your magic mattress.
No! Oh, I don't know. I just want to lie down.
Yes, of course.
The bed is ready, Doctor.
Oh, fine.
Here you are, Doctor.
Oh, thank you. This should keep her in her room for a while.
Handle it gentle, Jed.
I will.
Is it behaving?
Don't hear a peep out of it.
Does it take long to get to that hospital?
No, but it takes some doing to get to Mrs. Drysdale's room. You got to go up what they call a fire escape.
How come?
They won't let you pass the first floor.
Funny thing, too, when I said that we'd come to see Miss Drysdale, this woman said, Miss Drysdale ain't having no visitors. So I said, I reckon she's lonely. I'm glad we come.
And she still wouldn't let us in.
That's a fact. She made us feel about as welcome as a muddy dog at a church wedding.
Let's go.
What's that for?
Miss Drysdale, Granny says it's right soothing to have a critter to pet.
I had in mind a pussycat. That raccoon seems a mite skittish.
Oh, she'll be all right once she gets in bed with Miss Drysdale.
Hello, Jethro.
How's your skydiver? I don't think she'll jump any more today. I don't think she'll wake up any more today. Boy, is her husband a cheapskate. Look at these flowers he's there.
Way that woman downstairs mean-mouthed us was plumb disgraceful, and me a doctor, too.
Didn't even cut no mustard when I told her that I was pretty near a brain surgeon.
Yeah, and the way she cut loose on poor Helen got her all skittish.
She looked at us like we was a bunch of nuts.
I reckon in a hospital, you got to be careful to keep out the wrong kind of people.
So?
So she made a mistake.
Kind of dark in here.
They got it gloomed up again, Uncle Jed.
Well, we know how to fix that.
Somebody stole my flowers.
Now you see why they got to try to keep out the wrong kind of people.
I got your nerve medicine, Miss Drysdale. Make you sleep real good.
Appears like she's sleeping real good right now.
Wake her up, Ellie, so I can give her my medicine.
Don't make a whole heap of sense, Granny.
Who's the doctor around here, you or me?
Wake her up, Ellie.
Drysdale? Miss Drysdale?
Appears like she's sleeping too good to tonic.
Yeah, I reckon. Well, we can always come back later.
Granny, you gonna leave your medicine here?
Of course not. It takes a first-class doctor to give that. And you ain't likely to find one of them in a hospital.
Let's move her bed up alongside the window again, Jethro, so she'll have something cheerful to look at when she wakes up.
Well, I sure wish I knew what these here buttons were for.
Leave him alone, boy.
We gotta do everything we can to get her out of here.
We will, Granny.
Mrs. Drysdale, you promised you wouldn't jump out the window again.
I didn't.
Yes, you did, and I'm very upset with you.
So am I, Margaret. They're billing me for all those bushes you keep flattening.
Listen to me. The hillbillies are here
Again?
with a raccoon.
Oh, really, Margaret?
Now, don't you worry. There's something on the way that will make those nasty old hillbillies disappear.
Her bed is ready, Doctor.
Fine. I want restrainers on her this time.
Yes. Here you are, Doctor.
If she gets out after this, she really has got a magic mattress.
Miss Drysdale ought to be awake by now.
Yeah, let's get back to the hospital.
I declare, sleeping sounder than ever.
Jethro, quit playing with the buttons and come on.
Already? Wait a minute. It ain't fitting for no doctor to climb down a fire escape. I'm using the stairs.
Here. What are you doing on this floor?
We come to see Miss Drysdale.
Mrs. Drysdale's not allowed to have visitors.
Nor fresh air, nor sunshine neither. What kind of a hospital are you running here?
Now, Granny.
You must all leave immediately.
Don't you sash me, I'm a doctor.
Put her down, Granny.
I have half a mind to take Miss Drysdale out of here.
Well, Granny, I reckon that'll learn you not to lose your temper.
Well, tarnation, Jed. Who'd have thought they'd take it out on poor, sick Miss Drysdale?
Well, they did. They chucked her right out the window into the bushes.
Looky, she's still sleeping.
Let's get her upstairs.
Maybe it all happened for the best, Jed. She'll get better a heap quicker here than she would at that hospital with them spiteful nurses.
Isn't it a cheerful design? Chief, I'm having the whole office done in money green. A very restful color.
Chief, get a grip on yourself. Something terrible has happened.
The bank's been robbed.
It's your wife.
My wife's been robbed.
No, it's worse than that.
The bank and my wife have been robbed.
Mr. Drysdale, it does not concern money.
Don't scare me like that.
Listen to me, please. Your wife has disappeared.
Oh, no, she hasn't. She's in the hospital for her nerves. You know, there's nothing wrong with her, really. She just went in to spite me. Said it was in protest against the Clampetts living next door. She even had a psychiatrist fly out from New York, charge me $200 a day plus transportation.
Chief, your wife has disappeared from the hospital.
Well, she probably went home. And high time, too. That room is costing me $75 a day.
Mrs. Drysdale did not go home. No one knows where she is.
You serious?
Absolutely. Your wife is missing. She vanished from her hospital room and her mattress with her.
Well, let's get over there.
Ellie, man, get that critter off of her. Is she still sleeping?
Sound as a log.
Take her up to the bedroom next to mine. We'll have her well in no time.
How's it coming, Doctor?
Slow, slow. But then it don't pay to hurry when you're mixing medicine.
That's a fact. Well, Jethro's found you a dandy mud dauber's nest.
Oh.
Yeah, Granny, look at this. It's a 19-holer.
A 19-holer. There's a heap of curing in that rascal.
Granny, Miss Drysdale's commencing to wake up.
Well, it's about time. She's been sleeping ever since we fetched her home from the hospital.
You don't reckon she got the purple drowsies?
I won't know for sure until I examine her. Uh-oh. I'm putting her out of my all-purpose throat gargle, mouthwash, and germ killer.
I'll get you some more, Granny. Oh, where are you hiding it still now?
Oh, yeah. It's down in the bushes by the cement pond.
I'll throw you off about 4 fingers.
Now, let's see. I got everything I need to give Miss Drysdale a complete and thorough scientific medical examination. Buzzard foot, feeler finder, dried newt skin, acidity bag, left hind shoe of a spavin mule. I'm ready.
Don't forget your mud dauber's nest.
I'll put that right next to my powdered batlings and dried beetles.
Gee, Granny, sure do make me want to be a doctor.
Could happen, Jethro. But generally speaking, I don't hold to the idea of men being doctors.
The Clampett house. Oh, it can't be. I went to the hospital to get away from them. Doctor! Nurse!
We's coming, honey. Oh, no. Rest easy, Miss Drysdale. Granny's here to doctor you.
What am I doing here? How did I get out of the hospital?
They throwed you out.
What?
Right out the window, mattress and all.
We found you laying in the bushes, sound asleep.
Oh.
Uncle Jed and me hefted your mattress onto the truck and brung you home so Granny could take care of you.
You didn't even wake up.
Speaking of that mattress, Jethro, I reckon we'd ought to take it back to the hospital.
Granny's got it sunning in the yard.
Yeah, I'll put it on the truck and wait for you out front.
Here's your germ killer, Granny. How you feeling, Miss Drysdale?
I'm I'm so confused. Please call my husband.
I've been trying to do that, but he ain't at home and he ain't at the bank, nor Miss Jane neither.
Could he be at the hospital?
Oh, I hope not. That's a terrible place.
Well, they's awful unfriendly.
Why, we had to climb up the fire escape to come and see you.
Jethro and me will have to get that mattress back in your room the same way. Well, take good care of her.
We will, Pa.
If only I weren't so groggy and sleepy.
I bet you them hospital doctors give her something, like they's always doing on television.
Don't you worry, honey. We ain't gonna let them squirrely TV quacks get you again. A real doctor's gonna be treating you now. Take this Spavin mule sugar.
Let me out of this madhouse!
That poor woman thinks she's still back in that hospital.
As head of this hospital, I hold you responsible.
Calm down, Mr. Drysdale. I assure you we will solve the mystery of your wife's disappearance.
How can a 132-pound woman suddenly disappear? You need a lost and found department. What do you think you're doing?
Making deductions, Chief. I'm somewhat of an amateur detective.
Oh, baloney. If you want to do something, get my lawyer over here.
Can we discuss this in my office? Now, we're launching a full-scale investigation.
And I am launching a full-scale lawsuit. When do you doctors wear masks? $75 a day for this room, and my wife isn't even in it. Now, I want my money back.
Mr. Drysdale, your wife will be found and returned to you.
I didn't ask for that. I asked for my money back. Fine hospital you're running.
Well, you didn't help matters any when you dismissed your wife's specialist and sent him back to New York.
He was charging me $200 a day. She wasn't even sick.
Will you lower your voice?
I'll do that when you guys lower your rates.
Situation. Mrs. Drysdale was under sedation and therefore could not walk to the window. Supposition. She must have been carried on her mattress.
Oh, howdy, Miss Jane.
Howdy, Miss Jane. We figured the hospital will be looking for Miss Drysdale mattress.
But how did you get it?
Well, we found it down yonder in the bushes and her on it sound asleep.
We figured the hospital folks threw her out the window.
So we fetched her home and Granny put her to bed.
She's at your house?
Safe and sound.
And getting treated a heap better than she did here.
Every time we come to visit her here, they had this room dark and gloomy.
Yeah, so the first thing we done was to open the window and move the bed up to it so she could see out when she woke up.
Yeah. Well, come on, boy. Granny needs us. Oh, tell Mr. Drysdale not to worry about his wife.
Hey, I never did find out what these here buttons were for.
Well, like I said before, boy, leave him alone. Come on. Bye, Miss Jane.
So that's what happened. Jethro pushed the control buttons. Of course, of course.
Well, naturally, I'm glad my wife is safe at the Clampetts, but I'm not swallowing that cock and bull story about her being launched out the window by Jethro. I am suing this hospital for a bundle, and that's that.
Help me move the bed to the window and I'll demonstrate.
And I'll demonstrate that you don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, Miss Hathaway, I've just located the nurse who was on duty at the time of Mrs. Drysdale's disappearance.
So it raises the bed. So what?
And I'm sure we can...
Hey! Press the button to stop this thing. You see that, Jethro?
No, what?
They just chucked another one out the window.
No.
Yeah.
Boy, they's a mean bunch.
In fact, they are. You couldn't get me in that hospital for no amount of money. Miss Drysdale, where are you going?
I'm going back to the hospital.
Oh, now, you don't want to go back there. They is chucking folks out the window right and left.
What's going on? What's she doing out of bed?
I want to go back to the hospital.
The hospital!
I don't think she knows what she's saying, Granny. I reckon that fall out the window shook a few jars off the shelf.
I was just on my way up to give her some nerve quietener. Open wide, Miss Drysdale. poor thing back, Ted.
You better give her a double dose when I do. Her nerves is tighter than a high string on a $2 fiddle.
Look who was making a beeline for the back door.
Be down, you Neanderthal!
Well, I should tote her upstairs and lock her in?
No, hold her there. When she gets a spoonful of my nerve tonic, she'll be as quiet as a kitten.
I refuse to swallow one drop of your witch's brew.
Here, Ted. When she opens her mouth wide, spoon it in.
I have no intention of opening my mouth.
There you are. You can put her down now, Jethro.
Well, she'll run away.
No, she won't, Jethro. Granny's nerve tonic's got a mighty soothing effect.
Okay.
I'm going home and call the police and have you all put away.
See? I told you.
Don't worry, she won't run fur. Got her floating, Granny. Reckon this stuff's a mite strong for city folks?
Here's so. I better call her in before she goes over the wall. Come on back, Miss Drysdale. Come into Granny.
Hi, Granny. I'm
Doctor, it might be best if I went in alone to get Mrs. Drysdale.
Oh, any particular reason?
Several, none of which you would understand at this point.
sorry, Bessie, but Granny says you can't be Miss Drysdale's nurse no more. You let her get away once. Oh, hi there, Miss Jane. Somebody's with you?
Yes, but I'm afraid this little nurse is one of the things he might not understand. Where's Mrs. Drysdale?
Upstairs in the room next to Granny.
Where's Granny?
Oh, out back. Want me to go and fetch her?
Oh, no. I'll talk to her later.
M.D. Oh, howdy. Are you a doctor?
Yeah, that's right.
No, that's what M.D. meant. Mr. Doctor. And the snakes on that there stick. I'm gonna be a brain surgeon.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Where are you studying medicine?
In the kitchen, mostly. Yeah, that's where Granny makes her medicine. She's the one I'm studying doctoring from.
Oh, yes. Your grandmother is a doctor.
Oh, greatest they is. You ought to see what she done for Mrs. Drysdale.
Well, just what did she do for Mrs. Drysdale?
Loosened to her nerves to where they was like a bunch of wet noodles. Hey, how would you like to meet Granny?
I would like that very much.
Well, she's out back. I'll go fetch her.
Come on now. That's it.
My name is Tinkerbell. I can fly.
Oh, boy.
Where are you taking Miss Drysdale?
Dr. Sanders is taking her back to the hospital.
Well, I best go fetch Granny. Granny! Granny!
The door.
Miss Hathaway, what is going...
Doctor, give me a hand and let's get out of here.
But I was about to meet a character named Granny here.
That's why we have to get out of here.
Hey, Granny!
Yeah? Granny, come quick!
Granny!
Granny!
Hey, Granny!
Granny!
I'm getting dizzy.
Hey, there's a doctor waiting out front to see you.
And Miss Jane says another doctor's taking Miss Drysdale back to the hospital.
We're overrun with the varmints. Yeah, them hospital doctors has got Miss Drysdale again.
That ain't all. They got Mrs. Drysdale, too.
No,
I just heard about it next door.
we gotta get down there and save them. Follow me.
Truck is up. Well, never mind. Come on, young'uns. We'll pick her up on the fly.
I still say it ain't fitting for a doctor of my standing to have to climb through the window like a snake thief.
Well, let's face it, Granny. This hospital's a mighty peculiar place. The quicker we get Mr. and Mrs. Drysdale out of it, the better.
Well, where do you reckon they are?
Well, come on, we'll find them.
Bingo! Miss Drysdale's in this one.
Well, likely Mr. Drysdale's in the next one.
I'll take care of it. See you later, Doctor.
Hi, Miss James.
What are you doing here?
We come to fetch Mr. and Miss Drysdale out of
Oh,
here.
you can't do that. They're under the care of Dr. Sanders.
They're under the care of Dr. Granny.
I'll be in trouble if you're so much as seen on this floor.
Miss Hathaway,
Oh.
who are these people? What are they doing here?
We's the Clampetts, ma'am.
We come to fetch the
Laundry. The laundry. Here, I'll show them where it is. Here we go. Thank you, nurse. Right inside. There we are. They're charity cases. Dr. Sanders is trying to help them out.
All right, all right. Oh, Miss Hathaway, I'm glad you're still here. That boss of yours is too much for me. He's leaving.
You're releasing him?
Releasing him? I'm throwing him out.
Doggies, I was afraid of that.
Now they fixed to throw poor Mr. Drysdale out.
And his wife will be right behind him. We didn't get here a minute too soon.
Gonna be mighty tricky getting him down that fire escape.
Well, you and Jethro can stand under the window, and Granny and me'll drop them to you.
No more fire escape for me. I'm going out the front door like a brain surgeon had oughta.
Where did you get that?
There's a whole shelf of them over yonder.
Oh, I think you come up with a great idea.
Thank you. What is it?
Never mind.
Miss Hathaway, come to the cashier's office with me. I want you to approve every item on that skinflint's bill. Oh, nurse, get that wheelchair ready for Mr. Drysdale. Come along, Miss Hathaway.
Well, couldn't we go later?
Now, please. You know, I'll bet he would go all the way to Africa just to get free treatment from Schweitzer.
Now, wait a minute. Sanders promised no surgery. He said I could leave. Don't touch me!
Quieten down, Mr. Drysdale.
Yeah, it's us.
We's come to get you out.
Oh, you gave me a fright.
Your nerves on edge, is he?
I'll say they are.
Open wide.
What was that?
Nerve quietener. Get him in the wheelchair, Jed. Ellie and me will fetch Miss Drysdale. Like as not, she needs a booster by now.
Hello, Doctor.
Howdy.
Howdy.
I assure you there is no cause for concern, Doctor.
2 patients have been spirited out of my hospital. I call that cause for concern.
We're not sure the Clampetts did it, and besides, you were ready to release Mr. Drysdale.
Well, yes, but not into the custody of a witch doctor. Now, there is some medical hanky-panky going on at the Clampetts, and I intend to look into it.
It's nothing, you'll see. Oh, Granny practices a little mountain medicine, you know, harmless home remedies.
Well, if what she gave Mrs. Drysdale was a sample, she can be arrested as a pusher. Why, that stuff made our tranquilizers look like pep pills.
Sure, it was all perfectly legal and harmless. And besides, Granny confines her cures to her own family.
Oh, she does. Take a look at that.
Well, I wonder how that got there.
Well, I suggest we drive in and find out.
Jethro, let's get these contraptions back to the hospital.
Won't Granny need them for her hospital?
They don't belong to us. Neither does that outfit you're wearing.
Well, I like it. Makes me feel like a real doctor.
Bring the truck around, or we ain't keeping nothing that don't belong to us.
That sign out front must be a prank. You'll see, they're Just simple, fun-loving hillbilly folk.
Oh, howdy, Miss Jane. Howdy, Doctor.
Well, that simple, fun-loving kid is studying brain surgery in the kitchen.
Oh, this here's Cousin Ellie.
And this is Cousin Bessie. She used to be a nurse.
A nurse? Oh, no. What ghastly experiments are they conducting in there?
Out of the way, Miss Jane. The Drysdales is loose again. Come on, young'uns, inside and help Granny and me catch him.
I just don't believe it. They've gone way beyond my medical knowledge. I just hope the AMA can handle this.
Never mind the net, Granny. The Drysdales is floating back. And I'm Peter Pan. Granny? And you better let the young'uns do that high work?
What for?
Well, you might could take a nasty fall.
You saying I'm too old to climb a ladder?
No.
Too feeble and shaky to do a little housework?
Not a bit.
You saying I'm over the hill?
Of course not.
Heading for the boneyard?
Never mind, Granny. Forget it. I'm sorry I brought it up.
What do you think I am? One of them senior citizens?
Granny, I'm sure he didn't aim to.
That's far, Jethro. I was just cleaning your room like Granny told me. I wasn't going to bother with your old pictures.
What's got into that boy? Have you noticed how he's been acting here lately?
For all the world, like somebody borrowed his brains.
What you reckon it is?
Well, generally speaking, when a boy Jethro's age gets to carrying on like a heifer in a hailstorm, you can just about plant corn on there being a girl behind it.
You ought to see Jethro's room. You can't even find the wallpaper for that girl's pictures.
You put the buckeye square on the bee sting, Jed.
You know who she is, Ellie?
Well, her name is Kitty Devine. She's one of them what you call movie starlets.
Uh-oh. Jethro might be picking up more than he can tote.
You've been saying you ought to have a long talk with that boy. I reckon now is the time.
Yeah, I reckon. Well, might as well get to it. Where are you going?
I'm going along and listen.
Ellie, this is going to be a man-to-man talk, facts of life stuff. Could be a mite salty for a young girl.
Yeah. Ellie, you stay here.
Thank you, Granny. Where are you going?
I ain't too young to listen.
Granny, you've done forgot more than I'm likely to say.
I know. I'm hoping it'll help me to remember.
You stay here. I'm going to have a hard enough time as it is.
My beloved sweetheart.
Stay out of here.
It's me, boy.
Oh. Well, come on in, Uncle Jed. That's my sweetie.
She sure is pretty. I hope she's a nice, sweet girl.
Oh, she is, Uncle Jed. She's the girl of my dream. My one and only lover lamb. My true sweetheart.
Looks like there's a piece of somebody missing here.
Oh, that was some guy. I tore him off. I am crazy mad in love with that girl.
Sure it's a real thing?
Oh, yes, sir. We're going to get married.
Married?
Yes, sir. I'm going to be Mr. Divine.
Sit down, boy. So, you've been seeing a lot of this girl, have you?
Have I? From 7:30 last night till 3 o'clock this morning.
And, what was going on all this time?
The doggondest hugging and kissing and carrying on you ever did see. Well, I thought my bag of popcorn was going to catch on fire.
You was eating popcorn?
I was hungry. That fire sat through the movie 6 times.
Well, have you seen much of this girl in person?
I meet her every day at the front gate of the studio. Rain or shine. Well, I got to get going right now. She'll be looking for me.
Well, why don't you fetch her home so we could all meet her?
I'll ask her.
Kitty, baby! You want to see me, Kitty?
You bet I do. So help me, Jerry. If I have to make one more of these teenage surf operas, I'm getting a new agent.
But, baby!
No, I mean it. I have done so many beach scenes, I have to vacuum my hair at night to get the sand out. No, sweetie me. I want a part where I can play a woman. A part that can make me a star.
But Mr. Chapman thinks you're too young.
Go over his head. Talk to that oil millionaire who owns the studio, Wab.
Clampett? He doesn't have offices here. I don't know where to find him.
You find him, Buster, or find yourself another actress.
Okay. How'd you get a vicious dog?
Protection. Oh, every time I drive through the gate, this big goofy kid is waiting for me.
Oh, have the guard chase him away.
He could break the garden, too. This kid is King Kong in clothes.
Probably just wants your autograph.
You think so, huh? Get a load of this note he tossed in my car yesterday. Dear sweetie, let's get married. I have done graduated 6th grade and am ready to be a brain surgeon. If you marry me, I will operate on you free. Love, Jethro, Bodine. Any comment?
Yeah. I'd get 2 dogs.
Are you back again? When are you going to stop hanging around here?
As soon as my sweetie marries me.
Look, kid, you want me to call the police?
Well, shucks, no. I don't want to force her into it.
Now, you better not stand over there and poke your hand in the car today. You'll draw back a stub.
Well, what you mean?
She's got a 4-footed meat grinder riding shotgun.
Oh, yonder she comes. Hey, I'd even be closer to her over on this side. Howdy, darling. It's me, your sweetheart. Will you marry me?
Get lost!
Oh, boy, when she looks at me, I can feel it clean down to my toes.
man.
Does that mean you don't want to get married?
Second, Brutus.
Jethro, unlock this door. I want to talk to you. Come on now, stop acting foolish.
Get a rise out of him yet?
Maybe we had ought to bust down the door.
I got Ellie shinnying up the tree beside his window. She'll climb through and...
What's that, kid?
My last will and testament. I'm killing myself.
When?
Right now.
How are you doing it?
I'm starving to death.
Starving to death?
Yes, ma'am. I ain't had no victuals all day. Another few minutes and I'll be dead.
Jethro, get up off there and stop talking foolish.
No, thank you, Uncle Jed. I don't want to live without Kitty. Besides, I've done will my brain to science.
Well, you might as well. You sure ain't using it.
Gee whiz, headfire! I asked her to marry me and she turned me down and sicked her dog on me. What else is there to do except to kill myself?
Well, if you really love the girl, you could try again.
Sure, we'll help you.
You will?
Of course. I'll whomp you up the love charm.
I'll give you some hints on courting. Even let you wear my courting derby.
Hot dog!
Is there anything I can do for you, Jethro?
Yeah, you can give me some hints on how to handle mean dogs. And the loan of a pair of pants. Howdy. Oh, it's me. I come to court my sweetie and take her home to meet my family.
Oh, you got to be kidding.
No, sirree. This here's my Uncle Jed's courting outfit. Granny want me up a love charm. That there Miss Kit Devine and me is as good as married right now.
Kitty, get back into your bathing suit and on that soundstage, quick.
You don't listen good, Jerry. I told you to talk.
Baby, you're through telling anybody anything. I got some bad news for you.
What?
You know that big goofy kid who's been waiting for you at the gate?
Yeah?
You ran over his foot, threw flowers in his face, sicked your dog on him?
Yeah, what about
His
it?
uncle owns a studio.
Clampett?
Now, I've managed to smooth things over with the director, but you've got just 3 minutes to hit that beach.
Miss Devine, Miss Devine, Miss Devine.
She's in a big hurry,
I just
Chet.
want to tell about that kid at the gate.
I just heard about it.
Do you want us to call the police and have him taken away?
Taken away?
You mean he's back?
Yeah, in his Uncle Jed's courting clothes. He wants to take you home to meet his family.
Kitty? Kitty! 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 Kitty!
Look, we don't want any trouble around here. Why don't you be a nice boy and go home?
Oh, I will. Quick as my sweetie gets here. And she's coming with me.
Kid, face it. She can't stand the sight of you.
Oh, that was before I had my love charm. Oh, excuse me. Yonder she comes. I got to be ready. Howdy, sweetie.
Hello, darling. Angel boy.
I love you.
I adore and worship you.
See what I mean?
Oh, come on, sweetheart. Let's go home and meet your family.
Hey, kid! How do I get one of those love charms?
Well, darling, this is it.
Hey, kid. Oh, I mean, sweetheart. This is quite a place you've got here.
Oh, it ain't mine. It belongs to my Uncle Jed.
Is he the one who owns the studio?
Well, yeah. But how did you know about that?
Oh, just a wild guess, sweetheart.
Well, and who might this young lady be?
She's Miss Kitty Devine. The girl that called me a creep, run over my foot and sicked her dog on me. My sweetheart.
Oh, well, howdy, ma'am.
Hi.
Oh, this here's my Uncle Jed.
You are?
Yes, ma'am. Jed Clampett.
Oh!
Well, I'm mighty glad to see you and Jethro hit it off so fine. The boy is surpassing fond of you, and I know that you must feel the same way about him. Oh, Jethro, I'm sorry you didn't tell me that Miss Devine worked in my studio. I might have brought you together a lot quicker.
Well, I didn't want her to fall for me just because you own the studio and had lots of money. Now, I know she loves me for myself. Ain't that right, darling? Darling? Hey, sugar.
What?
I was saying you love me for myself. Ain't that right?
Oh, sure, kid. Oh, sweetheart.
Well, this must be Jethro's intended.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, sweetie, this here's my granny and my cousin Ellie Mae. This here's Miss Kitty Devine.
How's that? Howdy.
Pleased to meet you.
Same here. Are you and Jethro going to get married?
Well, you betcha we are.
So this is the girl you're aiming to tote over the door sill.
Is that what you do when you get married?
Yep.
Yeah! Now we's married.
I reckon I hadn't better put off that long talk no longer.
Now, wait a minute. You bit me when I got in. Now, at least, let me get out. No, look. I'm just a skinny agent. Now, let me go, and when we get back to the studio, I'll get you a nice, fat producer. Nice. I'll make you a deal. Let me out, and I'll put you in pictures. You could be very big. You got more teeth than Kirk Douglas.
This your dog, mister?
Look out, he's a man-eater.
Well, I ain't no lion.
Hey, you ain't at that. Who are you?
Ellie Mae Clampett.
Clampett. Is J.D. Clampett by any chance?
Why, he's my pal.
Well.
I'm sorry, Uncle Jed, but I am so doggone hungry I wasn't hearing a word of your man-to-man talk.
I kind of figured that.
I am starving. It is the shank of the day, and I ain't even had breakfast yet.
I understand.
If I don't eat right now, I'm going to drop down dead right here on the floor.
Now, calm down, boy. You can eat whilst I'm talking to you.
Thank you.
I reckon I'd best commence at the beginning again. Jethro? Love and marriage. Love and marriage can be the most beautiful. Jethro.
Huh?
Look at me, boy.
Oh, yes, sir.
Love and marriage can be the most beautiful thing in this life. Especially if it's true love with the right girl. Now, true love. Now, true love is more than just liking a pretty face. The girl has got to have beauty of soul, and the girl has got to have beauty of soul and spirit. And Jethro, could you stop chomping on them flakes for just a minute? Yes, sir. Thank you. So, you got to listen to your head as well as to your heart. Oh, your heart is probably singing sweet, tender love songs.
Want a bite?
Oh, thank you. I'll talk to you later.
What'd you say?
I say I'll wait till you're done eating to do my talking.
Oh, don't bother me.
I noticed that. I'll wait for you outside.
Oh, I'll be out as quick as I finish breakfast, lunch, and a snack.
Now I'm going to learn you a few things like how to sling chitlins and... Jethro, I thought you was upstairs with your Uncle Jed.
I was, Granny, but I got hungry. Uncle Jed's waiting outside. Hey, sit down, sweetie, and have some victuals.
Howdy, Miss Kitty. Jethro's right yonder in the kitchen there.
Yes, I know. But I'd like to join you. May I?
Well, you bet you can. Sit right down here. Fond of whittling, are you?
Well, what I'd like to do is talk.
Well, talking and whittling goes good together.
Okay. You whittle, and I'll talk.
Well, I think I'll fetch another knife.
Oh, Mr. Clampett, the people at your studio don't seem to think I'm a woman.
What dickens you say?
Maybe I could convince you.
Well, I believe you.
How about it, Ellie Mae? Would you like to be in movies?
Well, I do like the notion of working with all them swimming critters.
With what?
Oh, them seals and porpoises and fish you was talking about.
Oh, yeah, and the surfer pictures. And you'll also be working with Dash, Rip Rock, Bolt Upright, and my new discovery, Crunch Hardtack.
What kind of critters is they?
They's handsome movie actor critters.
Yonder comes my pa. I'll ask him, can I do it? Pa, can I be in movies over to your studio?
Sure, Ellie Mae.
Well, they's in a hurry. Do I have to put on a dress?
Oh, them Hollywood fellas don't know women when they see them, nohow.
Mr. Clampett, wait!
I believe you, I believe you.
Dog! Hey, Granny, I'm gonna produce Ellie's movie.
Well, get down, you big lummox. Kid, you're not gonna let them young'uns go to work at that sin-soaked movie studio.
No, they're gonna work at my movie studio.
That's the one I'm talking about.
Well, it ain't sin-soaked.
All right, Jed. Ellie is your daughter. And if you want her to become one of them Hollywood flibberty-gibbets, go ahead.
She ain't gonna become one of them Hollywood flibberty-gibbets. But it's about time she commenced having a little fun. Meeting some young fellas, getting asked out to dances and parties.
Yeah, Hollywood parties.
What's wrong with Hollywood parties?
Oh, Jed, you poor innocent country boy. Don't tell me you don't know about Hollywood parties.
Well, I ain't ever been to one.
Oh, the stories I could tell you.
You been to a Hollywood party, Granny?
I wouldn't be caught dead at one.
How come you know so much about them?
I got it right from the horse's mouth. Elverna Bradshaw told me.
Elverna Bradshaw ain't never been out of the hills. What does she know about Hollywood parties?
Well, if you listen, I'll tell you.
All right.
Now, you remember Elverna's daughter who married Al Ledbetter, the undertaker over at Ripley?
Yeah?
Well, Al's sister was in a beauty contest, and the first prize was a trip to Eureka Springs.
Yeah?
Well, Al's sister didn't win, but the girl that did told about meeting a truck driver who picked up a hitchhiker who was a fry cook at Little Rock.
Yeah?
Well, they was a waitress who worked for the fry cook, and she had a niece. And that girl knew all about Hollywood parties because she'd been through the mill.
I see.
And the girls at the mill told her.
What mill is that?
The flour mill in Springfield.
Granny, how come the girls at the mill back in Springfield know so much about parties way out in Hollywood?
I figured that was none of my business. I'm not one to pass on gossip, you know. But now that you're warned, I hope that you'll keep your daughter safe to home.
With Ellie working in the movies, the Clampetts aren't likely to go back to the hills. And with her beauty, she might become a big star. And if she becomes a big star, she'll make a lot of money. And if she makes a lot of money, she'll put it in my bank.
Chief, is that all you're thinking of?
Oh, of course not. I'm thinking of Ellie. Now, she might meet some young men, have dates, romance, get married. She might marry a big star. And if she does, he'll put his money in my bank.
Chief, if you're really thinking of Ellie, think again. Granted, she will meet young men, but what kind?
Good-looking, successful young actors. That's what kind. Fellas like Rock, Dip Dash, and Up Bolt Right.
That is Dash, Rip Rock, and Bolt Upright.
With the kind of money they're making, I don't care. They're called Thing 1 and Thing 2.
Wolves, 1 and 2 would be more appropriate. Cads, both of them. Libertines. Poor sweet innocent Ellie Mae is no match for their kind.
Poor sweet innocent Ellie Mae can whip 4 of their kind with one hand tied behind her. Meantime, she can have some fun. Get invited to dances and parties.
Yes. Hollywood parties.
What's wrong with that?
Oh, Chief, how can you be so uninformed?
What do you know about Hollywood parties? Have you ever been to one?
Certainly not. But I've heard about them from this girl who lives in my apartment building.
Has she ever been to one?
No, but she has this cousin who works at a flour mill in Springfield.
It's better, Pop?
Ellie Mae, you is prettier than sun up on a frosty morning.
You coming to the studio?
Oh, I figure I won't right off, Ellie. Them young actor fellows be wanting to get acquainted and won't help none to have your paw standing around.
Well, Granny says I destined to have nothing to do with them tricky Hollywood rascals.
Ellie Mae, your producer is ready. Let's get over to Hollywood and commence to vine.
Commence to what?
Vine. That's what all the movie folks do. Go to Hollywood and vine. Now, don't you worry, J.D. I have got widescreen plans for this little property.
And I'll look for it.
Of course, she'll have to start out as what you call an extra. But I'm going to pan her close-ups, dolly her makeup, and budget her arcs till I have built her up to what you call a top box office has-been. I'm going to negative her foreign gross. Might even go to color.
You're going to color right now, Jethro. Well, your eyes is red, your face is white, and your lips is blue.
Just get some fresh air, boy.
Yes, sir. Something is making me kind of dizzy.
That's probably the dark glasses.
Yeah.
He'll be all right in a minute.
I packed your lunch to take to that sin-soaked studio, Ellie.
Thank you, Granny.
What's this for?
Protection!
Feeling better, Jethro?
Yes, sir, Uncle Jed. But if it's all the same to you, I'd rather not produce Ellie's picture. Producing movies is too hard on a fella.
All right, boy.
I'll do something easy, like write it or direct it.
Tell you what, Jethro, you just drive Ellie Mae over to the studio and then come right back home. She'll get acquainted with these young fellas a heap easier if her family ain't standing around.
Let's go, Jethro. I got to report to the wardrobe department.
Ellie, how come you're wearing Granny's hat?
Well, she says it's for protection.
Protection from what?
Fellas.
You don't need no hat pin.
Heck, fire! All Ellie's got to do is tell them fellas her pa owns the studio.
You don't have to do that neither. You just be your own sweet, pretty self and do an honest day's work movie starring.
Well, Jethro says I got to be an extra before I can be a star.
All right, after you're extra for a while, you ask him real polite, can you be a star?
Sir, Pop.
Bye, darling.
Uncle Jed, don't call me that.
Hi, Dash.
Hi.
Who's going to be in your picture?
Well, I'm not sure yet. Could be you,
Me?
if you can handle the love scene.
Oh, I can. I know I can. Dash.
Get the springs oil on this for me, honey. Go get me a sandwich, sweetheart. You can go along and carry the potato chips. Now, about those love scenes. Have you read the script?
Oh, no. I'm just an extra.
Well, that's where stars come from, sweetheart. Sit down, sit down.
Okay.
Now, in the opening scene, when we're,
Howdy.
Oh, how do you do? Be sure there's plenty of mustard in that sandwich, honey. Sit down, sit down.
Well, thank you.
Well, you're the prettiest extra I've seen.
Well, thank you. After I've been an extra for a while, can I be a star?
Well, now, I think you can. If you can handle the love scenes.
Well, I try. I don't know just a whole heap about such things.
Would you like to learn?
Yes, sir.
Well, this is lesson number 1. Say prune.
Prune.
Again.
Again.
Say prune. Again.
Prune. Again.
Just say prune.
Prune.
That's it.
Prune. I was right. You're more fun than Elmer.
Can I speak to you for a minute?
Is it important?
Very. Orders from the front office.
Excuse me, honey. Don't go away.
Am I a star yet?
Not quite, sweetheart. You're on the right track. What is it, Tom?
They just cast the girl for your picture.
Do me a favor, will you? Don't tell any of the extras. I'm doing a little casting on my own.
Shut up, boy. The girl they picked is the boss's daughter.
Chapman?
No, the big boss. J.D. Clampett.
What does she look like? Can she act?
Who cares? Papa owns the studio. She's on her way over here now, so get rid of the chick.
Listen, sweetheart, we'll continue your acting lesson later. Get dressed and wait for me at the gate.
Yes, sir.
Prune.
Later. Oh, boy.
Who is she?
Never mind. I'm grooming her for stardom.
Ellie Mae.
Oh, howdy, Mr. Drysdale. Miss Jane.
Get in.
I'll take you to your dressing room. See you later, Chief.
Right. As you can see by those clippings, I've got you pegged dead to rights. So there's no use trying to squirm out of it. Now, you try any of those shenanigans with Miss Clampett, and your next picture will be shot at the police station. Is that clear? I said, is that clear? Riptide! Give me those. Now, you go present yourself at Miss Clampett's dressing room. And you'll be charming, you'll be polite, and you'll behave. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Could I finish reading those, sir?
Yes, who is it?
Dash Riprock. May I come in?
You may not. Stay where you are. I'll come out. Are you Dash Riprock?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Let's get this straight here and now. I know your reputation. And there will be none of your romantic hijinks with Ellie Mae Clampett.
You have my word of honor.
Let's go.
Now, hold on just a minute. Bend your knees.
What's that? Don't you trust me?
Bend your knee.
There. Are you satisfied?
Nope. Let me see your reticule.
Take a good look, Mr. Pinkerton.
Okay.
I'll help you on the truck, Granny.
Well, you got her hefted. Shake her down a little.
Yes, sir.
Ain't you got no respect for your poor old brittle-boned granny?
All right, set her down, Jethro. All right, let's have it.
Have what?
What you hiding under your hat?
That happens to be my hay. Well, I'll be switched. I thought that was a heavy hairpin.
All right, let's get it going.
Come out of there, Rick Dash, you coward. I know you're hiding around here someplace. Now, I'm going to give you until the count of 3, and then your contract is going to be canceled.
1, 2. Mr. Drysdale, have a heart. I can't make a picture with Mr. Clampett's daughter.
Why not?
Man, just her voice scares me.
That, well, we can just dub in another voice.
What are we going to do about the rest of her?
Are you kidding? Have you ever seen her in a bathing suit?
No, I missed that.
So her figure is 1 in a million.
At least.
Excuse me, gentlemen. Mr. Drysdale, I have been reading the script and I find it unacceptable.
Well, what's the matter with it?
For one thing, the love scenes with young Rip Rock here are positively indecent.
I can't believe
Well,
it.
she's right. Absolutely right. I feel the same way.
You?
Yes, sir. When I first read that script, I said, why, these love scenes are positively indecent.
Well, I'm glad to see you have some sense of propriety.
Oh, I'm full of it.
Baloney is what you're full of. Look, we'll tone down the love scene. Now get back to the dressing room and get that beautiful Clampett figure into a bathing suit.
I refuse.
Good girl. I'm with her.
Well, how refreshing to find that you are not totally devoid of moral fiber.
Why, honey, I'm just solid moral fiber from head to toe. Since we're not making that picture, may I see you to your car?
You stay here, Dash Rock. I want to talk to you alone. Sit down. Now, look. I don't care if you make the picture with Ellie Mae. That's not important.
Thanks.
The important thing is that she doesn't know any young men, never has any dates.
I can believe it.
But you're going to change all that.
I am? How? Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. Her father owns a studio. That means he owns you.
Mr. Drysdale, please. I've got the cutest little extra waiting for me out there at the front gate.
Forget her. You're going to romance Ellie Mae Clampett.
Mr. Drysdale, listen, you can't let a nice, decent girl like that go out with a cad like me. Why, she's liable to wind up at one of those Hollywood parties.
You know about those parties, do you?
Man, I could tell you stories would curl your hair.
Really?
Yeah. See, my aunt works in this flour mill in Springfield.
It's Ellie Mae.
What y'all doing here?
We come to see you, Ellie.
Are you all right, honey?
Sure am, Granny.
You a star yet?
Well, not yet, pal. I'm still an extra. But Mr. Dash Riprock is learning me to be a star.
Yeah, that's right friendly of him.
Why, he's done learned me to say prune.
You've been saying that for years.
Yeah, but it never was so much fun before.
You and Mr. Riprock have got real good acquainted, have you?
Yes, sir, pal. I like him.
Well, then I reckon it wouldn't do no harm for the rest of us to meet him. Hop on.
Well, he said to wait for him at the gate. But I reckon we can find him.
Now, while you're charming Ellie Mae Clampett, I'll go talk to Chapman about your raise.
If I pull this off, I deserve one. Not to mention an Oscar.
Just remember, her father has $40 million.
Figures.
What was that?
Nothing, sir. I'll make a pitch for Ellie, I promise.
Yes, you do that, or you'll be making flour for your aunt.
Yes, who is it?
Dash Riprock. May I come in?
Oh, well, I don't know. I'm quite alone here.
Good. I want to see you alone.
Same here. Leave that door open. If you've come to talk to me about the script, I've had to make some changes.
I didn't come to talk to you about the script. I came to talk about us.
Us?
You and me.
Oh, that us.
Just can't you see? I've fallen for you.
Me? You have scores of girls.
But not like you, believe me. I mean, you've got something I've always been looking for. Intelligence.
I find that very difficult to believe. I've been reading your clippings about all your amorous adventures. Every night a different glamour girl, a movie starlet, or beauty queen.
Yes. I've hated every minute of it.
You poor boy.
Mr. Riprap? Hey, Dash? Hey, where are you?
I want you to meet my family. Yeah, we'd like to have you over for some videos.
Mr. Clampett, what are you doing here?
Well, we're looking for Mr. Riprap.
Oh, good. He's a wonderful fellow. Crazy about Ellie Mae.
Well, I'm glad to hear that.
Yes, he'll be taking her out on dates, to parties, dances. Mad about her.
Here you are, Chief. Hello, Mr. Clampett.
Oh, howdy, Miss Jean.
Chief, I wonder if I might have the rest of the day off. Dash wants to take me for a drive.
Dash who?
Riprock. He's mad about me.
Must be some kind of a... Dash Riprock!
Drysdale, I thought you told me he was mad about Ellie Mae.
Yeah, but that's a different Riprock. The one who's mad about Miss Hathaway works in a flour mill.
Don't you fret, Ellie. You're better off out of there. Tell me, did that Dash Riprock invite you to one of them Hollywood parties?
No, ma'am, Granny.
Too bad. I was hoping your pa would learn for himself about how them movie folks carry on.
Granny, once and for all, we're going to find out firsthand about them Hollywood parties.
Right now?
Right now.
Hot dog! Where to, Uncle Jed?
That flour mill in Springfield. Market day.
That's what this is for. I want you to go over to that movie studio and find that movie actor that broke your daughter's heart and dust his city britches with a little country lead.
Now, Granny, I don't like that Dash Riprock fella no better than you. But stealing a kiss or two ain't exactly a shooting crime.
I don't mean for you to drop him. Just wing him so he can't run. And then fetch him back here with a preacher.
You wouldn't want him at gunpoint. Besides, he belongs to Miss Jane now.
Yeah, that's what I can't figure out. How he could throw Ellie Mae over for Miss Jane.
What's the matter with you, Ripcord?
Riprock.
I told you to make a pitch for Ellie Mae Clampett. And instead of that, you went ape for my secretary. Are you some kind of a nut?
It was a mistake, Mr. Drysdale.
It was a catastrophe, Mr. Ripsnort.
Riprock.
How could it happen?
Well, I went to Miss Clampett's dressing room like you said. I knocked on the door.
Yes, who is it?
Dash Riprock. May I come in?
Your name not? There you are. I'll come out.
And you thought she was Ellie Mae Clampett?
Well, sure. You told me your father had $40 million. I figured she had to look like that.
I don't follow you.
The rich ones are never pretty.
You are some kind of a nut. Now, you show me a girl with enough money, and I'll show you a raving beauty. I don't care what she looks like.
I'm back from the library, Chief. Sorry. Dash! You impetuous boy. Couldn't you wait until tonight to see me?
Well,
Oh, you won't be disappointed. I have 2 new volumes of poetry to read.
Oh, boy.
But you shouldn't have come here, naughty boy. Deny yourself a little longer. It'll be all the sweeter when we do meet.
But Mr. Drysdale sent for me.
Yes, I want to have a talk with him.
Talk? Oh! Chief, you have nothing to worry about in that score.
What score?
Dash behaving himself. See, Dash, Drysdale knows of your reputation as a playboy. You won't believe this, Chief. We were alone together for 3 hours last evening, and not once did he make an improper advance to me, right, Dash?
Right. It is made of steel.
Really? Even her critters is worried about her.
like playing fetch the stick. I don't feel like playing ball neither. Well, he's awful cute, Wilbur. But he ain't no Dash Riprock. I'm sorry, Bessie. I don't feel like playing checkers neither. I just want to be with Dash and have him to kiss me again. Thank you, Bessie. But it just ain't the same.
Well, Granny, there's only one thing can make a girl forget a boy. That's another boy.
You got one in mind, Jed?
That movie studio of mine is crawling with them.
Slithering is the word. Snakes in the grass, that's what them Hollywood actors is.
We only met one.
One's enough. Why, he's struck like a serpent. Before poor sweet innocent Ellie Mae knowed what had happened, he spied her, sparked her, spooned her, and spurned her.
We gotta take a chance, Granny. Them movie actors is uncommon good looking, and once you've tasted turkey, you ain't likely to settle for tripe. Hello? This is Jed Clampett. I'd like to speak to Mr. Chapman, please, ma'am. Oh, Ellie, honey. Run up and put on your prettiest dress. There's a young man coming to call.
Dash Riprock?
Just a minute. Once you see this rascal, you'll commence throwing rocks at old Dash.
Who is he?
Well, he's a surprise. Now, you run, do like I tell you.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Chapman, I want you to send me over one of your finest-looking turkeys. Actors.
Yes, Miss Trigger, what is it?
Is it true that Dash Riprock is in Mr. Drysdale's office?
It is.
Oh.
Please.
Oh, please, just let me take a peek at him. Oh, I'm ring-a-ding-ding over that man.
And that man is ring-a-ding-ding over yours truly.
Who?
Me.
You?
Me.
Dash Riprock?
Dash Riprock? Oh, I can understand your momentary confusion. You're not aware of the new trend, are you?
No, I guess not.
Well, brace yourself, my dear. What you have is on the way out, and what I have is on the way in.
I still dig.
It boils down to this. Pretty face and shapely figure are no longer the key to romance.
Well, they must have changed the lock since last night.
I don't see what's so complicated about it, Mr. Drysdale. I give your secretary the brush off and
You can hold it right there, Riprock.
Riprock.
You're going to let Miss Hathaway down very gently.
How do I do that?
I'll think of some way.
Well, think of it before tonight. I can't take another 3 hours of poetry and carrot juice.
Carrot juice?
She brought along a gallon jug. I drank so much carrot juice I could see in the dark. And when you're parked with her, who needs it?
Here's your new contract, Ripsaw.
Mr. Drysdale, my name is Riprock, Dash Riprock.
According to this, your name is Homer Noodleman.
Well, that was my name when I was pumping gas in Peoria.
Well, you can be back pumping gas in Peoria tomorrow. You read me, Homer?
Loud and clear.
Yeah. Well, until you hear from me, you will continue to flip for Miss Hathaway.
It is Keats, Shelley, Byron, and Browning. These and a jug of carrot juice will bring you an evening of ecstasy, sir.
I'll see you later, Mr. Drysdale.
Dash Riprock! Oh.
Goodbye.
Until tonight, Dash, darling.
Yes, until tonight.
There'll be teats and carrot juice.
Oh, boy.
Away, away, for I will fly to thee. Not charioted by Bacchus and his pods, but on the viewless wings of poesy. Eat your heart out.
Please call me quick as victuals is ready, Granny. I'm starving.
All right, boys.
What you got there, boy?
Oh, this is a pinup picture Miss Jane gave me. Says she wants it back.
Let me see that. I still can't figure what Miss Jane's got that Ellie Mae ain't got more of.
Ellie ain't got no beer rug like that.
True.
Oh, that must be Miss Jane. She says she's come by to get this and tell me something.
Jethro, your riddles is ready.
Dog! You give her this for me, Uncle Jed.
Well, now, hold on, boy. Miss Jane's come to see you and tell you something.
Oh, well, sure hope she makes it quick. I'm starving. Well, howdy, Miss Jane. Here's your picture. What do you got to tell me?
Jethro, get a grip on yourself. This will hurt, but I shall make it quick and merciful.
Good.
Look at me like that with those big, happy, trusting eyes. What I have to say is difficult enough.
Well, what is it, Miss Jane?
Jethro, you and I can be no more than friends. I belong to Dash Riprock. I said it. Poor boy, he couldn't take it. I've shattered his dreams.
He's young, Miss Jane. He'll get over it.
Do you think he'll eat his heart out?
Well.
Oh, hi there, Miss Jane.
Hello, Ellie. My, how lovely you look.
Well, thank you.
You have so much. What a shame it's all going out of style.
I don't know what you mean, Miss Jane.
Of course you don't, dear sweet child. But the new trend will not find you wanting. Fortunately, you have a well-stocked library. Yes, indeed. Come along. I'll help you select some volumes to read.
My dog is whatever Miss Jane's got. It's hid like a quail in a thicket.
Good luck, Biff. See you later. Hey, wait a minute. You're not going up and leaving me stranded here. Those are my orders. Have a heart, Eppie. This girl has got to be a real beast. How do you figure? Oh, look at this mansion. Her father's got $40 million, and he's got a strong arm of date for her.
That's probably why he bought this studio. He's got a whole stable of you good-looking guys for his daughter.
Yeah. Listen, take me back and bring over Tab Strong or Race Burley. Or both upright.
Sorry, Biff. You're it.
Oh, howdy there, young fella.
How do you do? I'm Biff Steele, and I'm supposed
Yeah, we've been looking for you. Come on in. Real pleased to meet you. I'm Jed Clampett.
You're the Clampett who owns the studio?
That's right.
And it's your daughter that I'm
Right
supposed
again. I'll fetch you in so you can get acquainted.
to... Swell.
Won't be a minute.
Oh, man.
Well, Miss Jane, whereabouts is Ellie?
She's in the library, completely immersed in worthwhile literature.
Thank you.
Hello there.
Oh, hi. I was just leaving. Have to get to town right away.
Don't you have a car?
No, but I'll run. Walk.
Oh, nonsense. I'm driving to the bank.
Oh,
Hop
well,
in.
thanks, but I just assume...
Oh, aren't you Biff Steele from the studio?
Yeah. Okay, let's go.
Steele, this here is... It's Steele? Where are you? Dogged if she didn't grab another one.
Was that my fella, Paul?
Afraid so.
Well, gee whiz, what'll I do now?
Well, you're gonna have to leave me alone for a spell, honey. I got some tall whittling to do.
Well, Jed, has your daughter been jilted enough to suit you now? Has the Clampett honor been thromped on enough? Are you ready to stop whittling and come in shooting?
Don't need to, Granny. I think I have whittled up the reason why them Hollywood fellas keeps dropping Ellie and running off with Miss Jane.
I'm listening.
Well, the way I got it figured, them movie actors don't want nobody around them that is prettier than they are.
Do you reckon they could be that stuck on themselves?
I have heard that there is one or two could stroll down Lover's Lane alone.
What can we do about it?
Well, we just have to take Ellie Mae and homely her up.
It's the opening we've been looking for. Now, when Miss Hathaway walks in, you'll say, "Where have you been?" And she'll say, "I've been to see Jethro Bodine." And you'll say, "Jethro Bodine? Aha! Another man."
And then I stomp out in a jealous rage.
Yes. And then you'll stomp right up to the Clampetts and make a pitch for Ellie Mae. Now, have you got that straight?
Right. I say, Jethro Bodine. Aha! Another man. And then...
Sorry I was so long to... Dash!
Where have you been?
I've been with Biff Steele.
Jethro Bodine. Aha! Who?
Biff Steele.
Who is Biff Steele?
Just another young man suffering from intellectual anemia. Starving for the cod liver oil of my companionship.
Biff Steele?
Jealous, Dash?
You bet he's jealous. He's going to stomp right out of here. Aren't you, Dash?
Yeah. Biff Steele, huh?
Yes, Dash, and in all honesty, there is something I must tell you. I like him. I like him a lot, and he likes me. There, I've said it.
Well, he's gone.
Yes. That makes twice within the hour I have had to break a young man's heart.
No, no.
I rather like it.
Turn around, Ellie. What do you think, Granny?
She looks plumb awful.
Right, you done a fine job.
Do I have to wear this here thing? It's kind of hot and itchy.
Take it off, Ellie.
Whoop. Mr. Drysdale, Dash ought to be here any minute. You don't want to scare him away right off.
If that don't scare him off, nothing will.
Run wonders for Miss Jane, that and some poetry. Oh, you got some verses you know by heart?
Yes, sir, Paul. Jethro learnt me 3 poems.
This is a lot of darn nonsense.
Well, we owe it to Ellie to give it a try.
Hey, everybody, Dash Ripbrock's here. Come on in, Dash. Hello, everybody.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Ellie Mae here?
Oh, here I am, Dash.
Ellie, you've changed. You look wonderful.
I do?
Great. Oh, hey, Dash, you heard any good poems lately?
Well, no.
Ellie has.
By the shores of Gitche Gumi, by the shining Bixley water, stands a wigwam of Nakomi.
Very good, huh, Dash? Great. She knows 2 more. Let them fly, El.
Well, maybe she'd like to save them till her and Dash is in the parlor.
Well, come on, Dash.
Where are you going?
Make sure she says them right.
Oops, this time, Biff.
Don't worry.
Well, Granny, I don't like to say I told you so, but I reckon I was right about them Hollywood actors.
It just don't make sense. I've been watching he-in and she-in for nigh on to 75 years. It just don't.
Oh, howdy. Mr. Clampett, I'd like to apologize for leaving the way I did.
Oh, that's all right. Hell, he got over it.
You know, I'm just dying to meet your daughter. Every actor in the studio wants to meet her. Here's the first carload. Come on in, fellas. Tab strong, race burly, crunch hardtack, and bold upright.
Yeah, howdy, fellas.
All right, sir.
This here is Granny.
Hello.
How are
Nice
you?
to meet you,
Hi.
ma'am. Nice to meet you.
Ellie Mae, you got more company?
There's another carload right behind us.
Howdy, fellas.
Hello there.
Roses are red, balls are blue, sorghum sticking, so is glue.
There goes 75 years right down the drain.
What exactly are we supposed to do, Miss Hathaway?
Well, according to Mr. Clampett, we're to help Ellie Mae entertain a dozen handsome movie actors.
Oh, crazy!
Oh, howdy, girls. Much obliged for hurrying right over. Miss Jean, thanks to you, Ellie Mae has got more young fellows than she can handle.
We shall hurry to her rescue.
Right in the parlor. And get ready to be mobbed.
Let me at him.
Oh, young lady. I wouldn't get my hopes up too high. From the looks of you, you ain't got my... You two spying on Ellie again?
Not me. I'm spying on her fella.
I'm spying on his car. Boy, I sure hope Ellie marries that rascal so I can drive it.
Come away from that window.
Well, somebody ought to stay and watch. I don't trust that fella Dash Riprock.
Why not?
He's had Ellie Mae out 2 nights in a row till plumb past dark. And out driving today, and still no ring on her finger.
Give the boy a chance.
A chance to what? We ought to ask his intentions.
I'll do it. Yes, Joe? You're coming with me. We got chores to do.
I'll ask him.
You stay in the house and leave them alone. You scare the boy away.
All right, Jed. Whatever you say.
Well, come on in, guys.
Let's say goodbye out here.
Goodbye. Well, ain't we going swimming this afternoon?
Well, I gotta leave you for a while, Ellie. I've got an idea, Ellie. Instead of swimming here, why don't we go to the beach?
Well, all right, guys.
Instead of picking you up out here in front, why don't you meet me out by the gate?
Well, fine and dandy.
Make that outside the gate, way out by the street. 2 o'clock, okay?
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
My wife said I was to pay you for this.
That's right, Daddy. Big Mama saw her down at the beach and flipped. She said you'd lay 50 skins on me.
Skins?
I believe that means dollars, Chief.
$50 for this piece of junk?
Junk? Daddy, this is a Sheldon Epps original. You dig it, don't you, Chick?
Well, the abstract art is not too dynamic, but that's rather a striking likeness of a fish.
What do you mean, likeness? That is a fish. Oh, tell Mrs. D to hang it in the cool room.
Get this thing out of here. I wouldn't give you 50 cents for it.
You don't like this side? How about this side?
Out. Out.
You're the money bunny, Clyde. You ain't gonna miss 50. Come on, start your own war on poverty.
Give me the security officer.
Chief, if your wife agreed to buy the paint...
If my wife wants that garbage can Rembrandt, she can pay for it out of her own bridge money.
Now, get these monstrosities out of my sight.
Mrs. Drysdale's address. Perhaps if you drove up there...
Hey, chick, you want to buy this?
No, thank you.
How about a set of bongos?
No,
I'll make you a deal on my threads.
Oh, really?
Sandals?
Out.
Wash your car? Out! Come on, machine, you can do it. I'll give you a beat. Yeah, that's it, Wheels. Go, go, go. Oh, at the top of this hill is the pot of bread at the end of the rainbow. Oh, Shelley. Dig the drumsticks on that chick. She is Miss Build City. Hey, chick.
Marty ain't no chicken. He's a dog.
Hey, wait for me, baby. I'll be back with a pocket full of wampum. We'll make the scene. Scooby-Doo, me and you.
Look out, you headed right for that. Oh, Jethro!
Set it down right here, Jethro.
Don't move him till I've checked him over. Thank goodness it happened in front of a doctor's house.
Reckon you can fix it, Jethro?
I'll do my best, Uncle Jed.
You ain't fixing to give him a shot of straight corn squeezins, are you, Doc?
Of course not. He's a city boy. Just sniffing the cork will bring him around.
I made it. I've gone to that big pad in the sky. What's he talking about?
I don't know. What happened, boy? How come you whomped in that wall?
Is that the scene? I wonder the lights went out.
And I may seen the whole thing.
That's right.
Oh, yeah. Like it's coming back to me now. I was wheeling through Richville, and out by your front gate, I saw this wild chick with the crazy drumsticks, and,
I told you to keep them chickens penned up, especially when they've been at your granny's mash.
It was little Arnie he seen. He just thought it was a chicken.
He is a city boy, ain't he?
How you feeling, young feller?
Oh, I still read Tilt, Mama. How about another sniff of that airplane glue, huh?
Jed, thumping that wall has loosened the seeds in his gourd.
All is ours, Granny. We got to take care of him.
Well, get him upstairs. I'll have him right as rain in no time.
Come on, Jethro. Let's get him up to bed.
You gonna put me in the sack?
Oh, you ain't far enough gone for that.
I'm real gone, Daddy. You know something, Daddy? This is a real strong cat.
Ellie Mae, where are you?
Howdy, Dash.
Ellie, you said you were going to meet me out by the street. What happened?
Well, this is what happened. Mr. Epps ran smack dab into the wall.
Well, you shouldn't let him drive.
He ain't Mr. Epps. That's Skipper. Mr. Epps got knocked wobbly, so Pa and Jethro's putting him to bed.
All right, young fella, hop into bed.
Oh, Daddy, you're kidding. Is this what you wear to Sacktown?
To where?
Snoozeville.
Oh, no. That ain't for traveling.
That's for sleep. Oh, you two have got to be from outer space. You sure ain't Earthmen.
Still talking out of his head. You'd best stay up here and keep an eye on him.
Yes, sir. Hey, you reckon Granny can mend this?
Probably. But I'm going to have a rough time fixing these shoes. Ain't much left to work on.
Hey, Daddy, where are you going with my threads and my skids?
Never mind, you rest easy. Granny's going to fetch you up some hot victuals.
Crazy. Hot what? Victuals.
You know, like grits, possum belly.
You're putting me on, Clyde.
My name is Jethro.
Come on, Clyde. Nobody's name is Jethro.
Well, mine is. There's lots of Jethros at home. Well, we's from back in the hills.
Like I didn't figure you from Birdland. Hey, Clyde.
Jethro.
Who's that big moose down there with the chick?
Who?
Muscle boy, Mr. Biceps. Mighty Joe Young.
Oh, that's Dash Riprock, the actor. Him and Ellie Mae's going swimming.
Oh, no. Hey, chick, don't split the scene with that cube. I need you.
You talking to me, Mr. Ebb?
Yeah, doll. I'm sinking fast. Come on up here and Florence Nightingale me.
You mean you're feeling poorly?
Oh, baby, I'm like dying. You gotta save me. Come on up and lay the old Red Cross gig on me. Medic! Medic!
I'm sorry, Dash, but I reckon I got to stay and help cheer for Mr. Epps.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't like the looks of that creep. Where's he from?
Well, he says he lives at the beach.
He's probably under a wet rock. I'm staying.
Ellie, I need... Well, Mr. Riprock, what are you doing?
I'm leaving.
Oh, how's the boy getting along, Granny?
He's as cattywampus as ever, Jed. I fixed him a steaming hot bowl of owl soup. And you know what he said?
No, what?
He said, "It's cool, Mama. Real cool."
Well, you sure cleaned it up.
That's another thing. All the time he was slurping it down, he kept saying, "This is too much."
Well, Granny, I reckon the poor boy ain't used to eating. He told me he didn't have bread in his pocket for a week.
He carries bread in his pocket.
Only place he can, he ain't got a home.
No home? Where does he sleep?
He said he had a little pad down to the beach.
He sleeps out in the open. Why, he'll freeze to death.
Well, he's a pitiful case, all right, no doubt about that.
Uncle Jed? I don't think Mr. Ebbs's tire is going to hold a patch.
You're right. Did you stomp his front wheel back into shape?
Yes, sir.
That ought to make him happy. Funny thing, all he keeps asking about is his wheels. Don't care shucks about the rest of the car.
Show Granny his eating table?
What eating table?
I was hoping you wouldn't see this, Granny. What appears like the boy has been taking his meals off the back of a for rent sign.
No.
Living in the open the way he does, I reckon that's the best he can do.
Yeah, leastways he's been eating.
Yeah, but you ought to see what. Them the sorriest looking leftovers you ever did see?
Land of ghosts. Ellie Mae Clampett, you're supposed to be upstairs taking care of Mr. Epps.
Well, that's what this is for, Granny. Remember how he thought Arnie was a chicken?
Yes.
Well, now he thinks I'm one.
That's the truth, Granny. He's been calling Ellie Mae a chick.
So I figured I'd show him what a real one looked like.
Good idea, Ellie. We plumb gotta treat him pretty like he's a child.
I know. Us doctors are used to seeing sad things. But the way that boy sits up there playing them little toy drums.
Jethro, would you tie a rope onto this and hang it from the elm tree?
What for?
For Mr. Epps. He says he wants to swing with me.
Well, I sure wish he'd make up his mind. What he told me he wanted most in life was to have a ball. So I took this away from old Duke for him.
Now, young'uns, we gotta make allowances for Mr. Epps. He's had a hard life and a hard jolt, and it's got his loft a little out of plumb.
No, Wiggy? Shelley. Listen, man, I won't be making the scene tonight. And no, I'm cool, but I creamed the machine. Now, don't pop your top, man. I am calling you from Fort Knox. Now, I'm not putting you on. Daddy Warbucks lives here. Old Goldfinger himself. This cat has got 40 million gumballs. And Wiggy, that's only the intro. Wait till you hear the chorus. He has got a daughter who is like the queen chick of the world. I tell you, the whole gig is right out of King Arthur. If this pad had a moat and a drawbridge, it'd be instant castle. Wiggy, I'm going to have to get off the horn now. Room service is knocking. Take it tomorrow. I'm going to sack out here tonight. Like, fall in.
How you feeling, Mr. Epps?
Crazy.
Yeah, but you're going to get well.
I got a surprise for you. Open the lid. Them is chicks.
No, honey, there's some kind of bird.
Look what I got for you, Mr. Epps. A bouncy ball.
Well, who needs it? Give me my fridge, man. I'm going to swing tonight.
Hold on, boy. You better not swing in the dark. You'll have to bash into the tree.
We'll put up your swing tomorrow.
Nighttime is for resting.
If you want, we'll all stay here with you and play bouncy ball till you get sleepy.
Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy ball. Don't I look like fun?
This whole thing is out of a book. And you are the Swiss Family Clyde.
I know you and Luck has been strangers. But I tell you what, you behave yourself tonight, and tomorrow morning early, I'll go down to the bank and get you a big box of money so you can get a new car and never be out of bread. What do you say?
Well, I say don't just stand there. Let's play bouncy ball.
You wait here, Jethro. I'll fetch a box of money.
A box of money? You're not going to throw it out the window like you did at Christmas.
Oh, no, Mr. Drysdale. I wouldn't want to see you get that upset again. A small box this time, enough for a new car and some clothes.
Oh, wonderful. That's great. I've been hoping you'd get yourself a new car and some tailor-made clothes.
Oh, they ain't for me, Mr. Drysdale. The truck runs fine, and you can see I don't need no clothes.
Oh, yes. Well, who's the money for?
For this poor boy up to our house.
Mr. Clampett, you've got to stop giving money away for no reason.
Oh, but he needs it, Mr. Drysdale. He ain't got nothing to eat, no place to live.
You call that a reason? It's not even deductible.
Well, I don't know about that, Mr. Drysdale, but what's the good of having money if I can't give it away?
Oh. What you do to my ulcer?
All right, well, I feel what happened to this boy is our fault.
What happened?
Oh, the kind of Ellie Mae and her critters, he whomped his car into our wall.
Uh-oh. I smell a lawsuit.
And he ain't been right in the head ever since.
He's faking, and I'll prove it. I'll be up there with doctors and lawyers and CPAs and witnesses. He won't get a dime.
Mr. Drysdale, I done promised him the money.
Oh, no. Anyway, I bet that made him well in a hurry.
I'm afraid not. When Granny and me went up to wake him this morning, he was just as cattywampus as ever.
It appears like a good night's sleep didn't help much, Jed.
Can't really tell yet, Granny. Mr. Epps? Mr. Epps?
Oh, huh?
Rise and shine, boy, it's 6 o'clock.
6 of what? 6 o'clock. On account of you feeling poorly, we let you sleep in.
Boy, you sure did. 6 o'clock, huh?
Straight up.
Oh, like wild. I slept all day.
Oh, no, boy, it's 6 o'clock in the morning.
In the morning?
That's right.
Oh, Daddy, you mean it gets to be 6 o'clock twice?
Pitiful case. He still thinks I'm his pa and Granny's his ma. Jethro's some fella named Clyde.
Clyde?
That's nothing. He thinks Ellie Mae's a chicken.
Well, I want to get a look at this character before you make any settlement.
Come on up.
As soon as Miss Hathaway returns, we'll be up there.
And don't forget the box of money.
Leave everything to me.
See you directly. Mr. Epps? Feeling better?
I think so, Pop. He's painting pictures now.
Well, that beats playing on them little toy drums. What kind of pictures?
Well, he says he's painting one of Granny, but I ain't seen it.
I think I'll go back to work on Mr. Epps' car.
Oh, wait a minute. Let's all go in and make a fuss over Mr. Epps' painting. That'll be good for him. How's everybody?
Just fine, Ted. Mr. Epps is painting my picture.
Well, let's have a look.
Oh, no, not yet, Daddy. I haven't quite finished the hands. They're rough to paint. All right, cats, here it is. My portrait of Granny. Queen of the elderly